right now, folks. What?
So far, I only know 3 people from Portsmouth, and that is Missy Elliott, Wanda Sykes, and Pharrell Williams. Those are the only 3 that I know.
Alright, well, anyways, how you doing, all you beautiful sons of bitches? Oh, Steven had a burp there. It's your boy Backseat, and today it's your boys. We got Evan and John out here, and today, guys, like I told you guys for the stream, I just happened across this, and fucking Alex and Molly did an entire, like, TCW rewatch, like, right under our noses, all on their channel, in chronological order. But we're gonna skip the episodes we haven't seen yet, and we're just gonna focus on this shit. Are you guys hype to see what the biggest Disney shills have to say about TCW?
Sure, Backseater, but first I have to get everybody's favorite soft drink.
Yay!
What's that?
Dr. Pepper, although it is Dr. Pepper.
Oh, yeah!
But it does have blackberry, so maybe,
Blackberry.
Backseater would like this one. I don't know.
Well, you know what they say, John. Blackberry is sweeter than juice.
Oh, hail Jacob. Anyways. Alright, well,
13% of berries are responsible for 90% of the poisonings from berries or something. Some sort of racist joke I can make out of that. AT&T connects everything.
Yeah, even connects us to the sex slave.
2% of the berries commit 67% of the crimes.
Right. Anyways, guys, while I'm still busy, like, getting the shit set up here. So, guys, what do you guys think Alex and Molly are gonna like about TCW now that they're rewatching it? Go ahead.
Strong. They're gonna love Ahsoka. They're gonna say, like, I know we said Ahsoka was annoying at the start for all these years, but she really latches onto you extremely quickly. And, and she's such a strong, trailblazing woman, especially for 2008. Like, nobody was making strong women back then. Filoni pretty much invented strong female characters. And they consider strong just like anybody who wins a fight, basically.
Right.
They'll probably say, Ahsoka, 60% of Ahsoka is responsible for 74% of the Star Wars.
They're also probably gonna be all like, yeah, this contradicts what happened in Legends, but it's okay because, I mean, it's T-canon, bro.
They'll just find some word or, some character that's taken from the EU and just be like, oh, see, they honored it. It's just like having it be canon anyway.
Yeah.
Because he pillaged it.
Right. Anyways, without further ado, let's just jump right into this shit now, shall we?
Jabba the Hutt's
son has
been kidnapped.
What was that, Evan?
What the fuck is that opening there?
Yeah, I don't know. They've had the same damn opening for fucking years now. Like, Alex, it's time to change the damn opening. Holy fucking shit.
It's nostalgic now.
Jacob says it's Kool-Aid Berry. Yeah, it pretty much is, Jacob.
Both look very pissed in this. It's like they're watching us watch them. They're like, Molly took away her own lips just to...
Here's my question. This is something I've kind of wondered about the X-Planes. Was it always a group channel between Alex and Molly, or did only one of them start the channel and then the other came along later? Like, was it Alex's original channel? Was it Molly's?
It was Alex's original channel. Alex started out just making, like, minute-long videos. He was called Star Wars Minute, but then he realized, well, shit, a minute isn't enough to get all the fucking info in it, so I'm gonna fucking have to, like, lengthen out the videos. Then he became Star Wars Explained, then he married Molly, and then the rest is history.
Well, also I know, like, the old Schmodown where they did their movie trivia, Alex was like one of the Star Wars competitors.
Oh god, we gotta
Molly
find some of that
into
shit.
it.
Oh jeez. Molly's the fucking Yoko Ono of YouTubers, isn't she? Oh my god.
Oh,
That's also where
I hate how accurate that is.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it is a pretty apt comparison. And then That's where you can find a lot of these guys, because there was fucking Knapsack and Scrimshaw and all them that are on. I forget what their podcast is even called, but it's one of the ones that Grizzy will sometimes cover.
Right. Molly Damon looks like a man trying to cosplay as Commander Shepard. Yeah, straight up, Jacob. Yeah.
She kind of has an Emmeline look here.
Careful, Molly. Careful, Molly, or else you'll show off more forehead than you really mean to. But anyway.
Separatists develop a plot to force a war between the Jedi and the Hutt clans. We watch the
You're
Clone
too
Wars
far
movies,
apart.
so now
Why are you
it's
guys
time-
so fucking far apart?
I don't
Have a bunch of empty camera space in between you.
Yeah, aren't you guys supposed to be like fucking lovers or married or spouses at this
You
point?
just feel like touching her boobs the whole time. As you can see, we are very
She has a
affectionate.
hand on her leg, trying to pull her closer to him, and then he's like, no, keep my personal space.
She keeps
Yeah.
moving action figures between them. She's like stuffing a Grogu between them and shit.
Oh my god.
Don't give me that image.
Is this before Grogu? How old is this video? 7 years ago. So this came out in November 2018. When did Mando season 1
It was
come out?
2019 because
Yeah, 2019.
season 1 was
Yeah.
right around the Rise of Skywalker release.
So this was before. Okay, so guys, so here's the new question now. Before there was Grogu, what was Molly attracted to?
Oh, well, this is after Last Jedi, so I'm sure she's into those retarded bird things.
The Porgs, yeah, probably.
I bet it's
would
Porgs.
probably imagine EVA, probably.
Oh, BB-8 does not have cuteness to him. He's literally just R2-D2's head on a beach ball. That's all he got going for him.
But he goes, wow, wow, wow.
So does R2 and a ton of other noises. But anyways.
Obi-Wan and Anakin are still on Christophsis, dealing with the droid invasion using only soldiers and the heavy cannons that survived Slick's betrayal during the episode The Hidden Enemy. A shuttle delivers a new Padawan meant for Obi-Wan, but the young
What the
girl
fuck?
named
Did she mess up
Ahsoka
that line and
insists
they just kept rolling?
Hang on.
only soldiers and the heavy cannons that survived Slick's betrayal during the episode The Hidden
Slit's
Enemy.
betrayal.
A shuttle
Yeah, Slit, that motherfucker.
You can
Damn
do a
you,
second-
Slit!
Could have done a second take there, but whatever.
delivers a new Padawan meant for Obi-Wan, but the young girl named Ahsoka
Are they just
insists
wiki
Master
warrioring this?
I think they are wiki warrioring this. This is
Sounds
probably
like she's pulling. Sounds like she's doing what you're doing, Backseat, or just narrating the entire episode and not letting us actually watch it.
the whole fucking point is that we do it that way, is so that way it's like we cover the entire plot bit by bit.
Yeah, we do stop after each paragraph or so, do a little bit
Yeah.
of analysis, and then
Analysis, yeah.
And they are copying my review format of the EU books, though, where they use this Ken
Pain
Burns.
and Nihilist. That sounds okay. For some reason, Pain and Nihilist, if you say it all at once, it sounds like a Mortal Kombat character.
Ah! Man, they sound like AIs for AI became a thing. Yeah,
That's just how they sound. They're fucking robot. They could be replaced by AI and no one would notice.
Speaking of, like, did you guys, like, I swear to God, guys, I made an AI short of Alex recently. Hang on, did you guys see it? Hang on, I'm gonna play it again real quick. But literally, the AI version of Alex literally sounds more lifelike than how he does in this fucking video here. Hang on. Let me get it up here real quick. Alright, here it is, guys.
This thing was made by AI.
No, it's like too charismatic, actually. They need to tell the
No.
AI, be more AI-like.
No, that's the joke, John. The AI Alex is more expressive than the real Alex. That's the whole point. Oh.
It was coming through in spurts because I kept getting Evan's wind noise or whatever it is.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Alex would have a meltdown, Jacob, yeah.
To make you
Probably
guys
did it.
feel better, at least you guys are in the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
So
we were
you're
supposed to be in
literally
the back
the front
seat.
seaters.
Well, I'm in the back seat at least. One of you guys is driving, and one of
I
you guys in
called
the passenger.
shotgun.
Anyways.
I mean, I'm probably the driver. John is
I don't
probably the passenger, and Backseater is literally living up to his name in Backseat.
I don't care. The shotgun seat's overrated anyway. But anyways.
Backseater's the only one that you're all running to the car, and he goes, "I call backseat."
And everyone looks at him like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Does this guy not want a window seat? But anyways.
Yoda told her she was to report to Anakin Skywalker. He begrudgingly agrees to work with her, and they set off to destroy an energy shield protecting droid forces. They are successful, and Anakin accepts her as his student. Well, the Clone Wars movie.
Yeah, it's funny. This is probably the
What does
thing
that mean?
about
Positive? Negative?
I don't fucking know.
the Clone Wars series that we like the least by far.
Oh shit! Kicked him out of the Shill program, Disney!
No, they still didn't say that it was bad. They just said they liked it the least.
Oh, that's a
we
cop-out.
still like it. It's our least favorite.
Are. But we've seen it the most times.
Yeah, we've had to use it to study for trivia several times because it is technically a movie.
It's a theatrically released movie.
It's
yeah.
technically a movie. That's the best thing you can say about Filoni's Clone Wars.
So what do you think about this movie, Alex and Molly? Well, it's a movie.
Technically, it did release. It is counted in the
Yeah, they
annals
don't-
of history.
Yeah, they don't even like watching it on its own merits. They only watch it to study up when they go to fucking trivia.
Telling you, it was for old Harloff Schmodown there. That's the only reason they were watching any of this shit.
Oh my
Was
god.
that, correct me if I'm wrong, but is that when people go on there acting like wrestling personalities, but instead of physically wrestling, they have nerd trivia?
Right. You try to be like John Roca. That's where he got his whole
Yeah, I
thing.
remember the
He's
outlaw
the
thing, but
outlaw.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around why is that a thing?
He totally stole that from Ron Bass. By
No,
the
no, no,
way.
I'm not talking about the whole John Roca the outlaw thing. I'm talking about the whole concept of acting like wrestlers when all you're doing is just sitting around playing trivia night. Like,
I guess because they were wrestling fans, but
It's a wrestling match of the minds,
they were
Evan.
stuck in fucking Hollywood, so they couldn't actually do that because they were too busy being failed screenwriters and actors. So they were just like, well, we can just answer some questions, I guess.
yeah, I recall hearing that John Roca was trying to be an actor. Like, he tried to be an actor, but he was either too aggressive or not all that talented, so he had to settle with media commentary in the angriest way possible to vent out his frustrations over his own personal failures.
Look here, you stupid lizard! I'm gonna stomp on your face if you say that again.
It's because Kristen Harloff has a WWE fetish. What is
Yeah,
that, like his...
He wasn't very good at like coaching his people though, because one of them, I think I said this before in the show, like one of them that was supposed to be a heel, like literally yelled to the crowd that they were a heel. It was like they didn't have the act. There was a reason that they were failed actors. They didn't have the talent for it.
Oh my god. Oh, let me see here. Jacob also says, and none of them could fight for shit. Yeah, probably. I could bet it. Anyway.
So
I would make the argument I'm more of an outlaw than John Roca is.
Ooh.
That's not a super controversial take, Evan.
Molly's looking at Evan right now like, I've never fucked a lizard before. Alex is like, oh, honey, you should go for it.
Careful, Mr. Roca. I'll turn you into a rug.
Oh shit.
You don't turn me into a rug. I'll turn you into a rug. Hold my fat ass back. Hold my fat ass back.
Oh, let's keep going.
Showdown.
Yeah, and we watched this one several times.
I think 4 times within the past year. So, like, I've seen it more times than I've seen the.
All right, Evan, how much
series
longer are you
easily.
driving?
Evan, seriously.
Don't worry. I'm very close to my abode.
Alright. I see. Anyways.
And to be fair, I don't think
I'm not
it
gonna
is,
give any too much details as to where I live. Despite all the
I wasn't
stalkers in the
asking for
comments
that.
there, trying to figure out where my hut is.
I wasn't asking for any. I just asked how much
His
longer.
hut.
Is Jabba the Hutt.
Mhm.
Alex is like, whoa.
I will say my abode is quite a bit like Jabba's hut. Jabba's palace. Sorry, I had a bit of a dyslexia moment there.
Alright.
Jabba the Fett's palace.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sorry, the slip of the tongue. You know how lizards are with our big slippery tongues.
Yeah.
Slip them up from time to time.
I'm trying to see if I can get an MK Shill Ultra moment during this stream. Anyways.
Presentation of the series at all.
Mhm.
But this is the third thing chronologically, so yeah, we're gonna cover it. And I think that the big thing to talk about for this, the first third of the movie, would be Ahsoka's introduction.
Yeah, she gets sent in from Yoda, and originally it's said that she was going to be Obi-Wan's Padawan.
Right.
Or Obi-Wan says,
Which
I
would have made
Padawan
more
coming.
sense.
True. Correct. That is correct. Yeah.
Like, once Anakin's a knight, I could feasibly see Obi-Wan getting another Padawan.
Yeah.
And he acts like it's like the cool thing to do. You should get it. I've got a Padawan. You should get one too.
That's-
Does
Sounds like
Obi-Wan ever
Obi-Wan.
get one in any of the Clone Wars episodes?
I don't think. No, he doesn't. No.
I can remember if they had like a one arc thing where like he got killed off or something.
Nah. The closest I can think of to that is where Obi-Wan, quote unquote, dies during. I think it's like the Battle of Jabin, but it turns out he's all right.
Yeah.
Anyways, Wiki has more personality than these two. Who's
See,
Wiki?
Molly thinks that's
Correct
funny.
me if
She's
I'm
like,
wrong. During that time, Anakin gained a new temporary master with Caddy Monday.
I think it was that, yeah. I don't know. I've really been itching to like reread Republic, but I'm holding off on that because I got other stuff we got to review first. But anyways,
Being a teacher is cool, Anakin. You'd love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's all like, no, Padawan would just slow me down. But yeah, it's fun to see her first appearance, especially when we know where things go down the line. And I think
What?
that's something that we should talk about was Yoda right when he gave Anakin a student?
No!
Yoda of all people should fucking know this because you got this fucking guy who's already proven himself to be a hothead and bad at following orders, and his actions damn near kick-started a fucking, well, I shouldn't say damn near because it did happen, but his actions fucking kick-started a fucking war that the galaxy hadn't seen in a long ass time. Anakin is the last person who ought to get a Padawan. And Yoda should fucking know this. He fucking killed all the Tusken Raiders, and Yoda knows this. No, Yoda is 100% in the wrong for doing this.
Yoda also didn't want to train him in the first place in Phantom Menace, so it would be highly unlikely that he would trust him with more shit. Like,
Right.
he already thought he was too old to do the training. He already, like, even making him a knight would be a big deal just because it's, like, promoting him with, like, less Padawan time than most knights would have gotten. Which I know is, like, necessitated by the war and such, but still. But then you're not going to give him a Padawan, especially whenever fucking Obi-Wan doesn't have one. It would make way more sense to give it to him.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. It actually makes the least sense.
It genuinely makes no fucking sense. It's like Yoda got to be like fucking high or hang on. Actually, hang on. Hey Yoda, were you how high were you when you gave Anakin a Padawan? Were you high that day, Yoda old chum?
Hit the wrong bong, I did.
Eat the bong, man. Yo, Yoda, were you heading down to Nar Shaddaa when you made that choice?
Dare me, Mace Windu did. Called his black ass out, I did.
Anyways.
So basically, stoned you are.
Yeah.
A good idea.
I do think that if all things had worked out, then it would have been good because we can.
No, even if it did work out, it would not have worked out, you fucking idiot.
I love how he's like, well, if everything turned out well, then it would have turned out well. It's like, yeah, no shit. Thanks, Sherlock. If none of the good guys died, then they'd all still be alive. So that's the crazy thing if you think about it. You're like, thank you, Alex. Great insight. Anyways.
Yoda's like, my eyes are. Yeah. Anyway.
Why so short my lightsaber is, dude? Crazy this is. He's just like fucking vibing out in front of all the younglings.
Yeah.
He's like, these balls totally floating they are.
Dude, you ever think we're just like little ants in a giant anthill?
Cogs in the galactic machine we are. What if, like, Palpatine, a Sith Lord, is? Crazy that would be.
Yeah. Man, Yoda, shut your bitch ass up, Unc. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fucking way possible. Anyways.
And the fucking random Michael B. Jordan showed up. Like, what?
I know.
A wild Michael Jordan appears. No,
Yeah.
not that Michael Jordan.
Oh my, Michael B. Jordan, aren't you so handsome in that yellow jacket of yours?
He's too old for Herbert.
Anyways.
Series how Ahsoka changes
He's like
Anakin,
disgusting. He's like 29. Ooh.
Oh, come on, John. No age is too young for Herbert. Anyways, keep
but
going.
in the long run, she turns into just another person who kind of abandons him, which isn't really her fault. It's the fault of the Jedi Order.
I think the teachings between.
Oh no! Didn't she
Anakin-
like support a terrorist or something?
Yeah. Well, she was framed by a terrorist, and she left because the Jedi like failed her. So no, it wasn't her failing Anakin or the Order failing Anakin. It was literally just the Order failing her. The fuck you on about it?
Didn't she like get offered to come back?
Yeah, she got offered to come back, and she took it, and she turned it down.
Well, they
Yeah.
didn't really abandon her. They basically like misjudged her temporarily, and then she was too much of a bitter bitch. Just be like, all right, cool, forgive and forget. Like she's like, no, I'm leaving.
Yeah. Also,
it's like, nope, all the Jedi's fault. Bull.
yeah. Oh man, Master Yoda, can I get some of that spliff you got there?
That
Anyways.
sounded more like Cookie Muncher than fucking
Oh,
Harrison Ford there.
I cried.
Look, Harrison Ford, he kind of sounds like an old Cookie Monster.
Yeah, see that?
I'm not gonna lie. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
now that you made that comparison, Evan.
Ahsoka is an insufferable cow. Shut your bitch face, you stupid cow! Oh, we gotta keep going here, guys.
As I said, we did more voiceovers than we did judging.
I know, we gotta keep going here.
is, works well.
Yeah,
Yes,
I agree.
yes.
I think they make each other stronger Jedi. It's
No,
just
they
a
don't.
bummer that the way that the Jedi Order works out is that
How?
she winds up falsely accused. Of course, we're going to get into all this seasons and seasons later, but she winds up falsely accused. of
God,
this
they
thing.
just always love to just. They take this whole like the Jedi are flawed thing and just turn that into the Jedi were shit all the time and everything ever is their fault.
Yeah.
They did the same shit whenever all the shows were reviewing Acolyte, where they're just like, "Oh, the Jedi already sucked in the prequels, didn't you see? They're already fucking losers and everything." It's just like, guys, the Jedi having a few fucking flaws is not the same as the Jedi just like are always evil.
Yeah,
Like,
straight up.
they act like the Jedi are just going around doing Epstein shit all the time or something.
Oh my god.
Grandmaster Yoda, were you ever on Epstein's Island?
Oh no.
Recall, I do not. That was Hillary and Bill's defense recently. They're like, not that I recall. We're both pretty old.
He
Uh,
becomes disillusioned with the Jedi, and then she leaves Anakin. And that's just kind of another.
It almost sounded like he
step
said
towards
she
his own-
leaves Anakin, like him and fucking Palpatine were in a relationship. I'm sorry, my young friend. I can't do this anymore. The files are closing in.
oh, that's what. Oh, fuck me. Anyways, let's keep going.
disillusioned.
I'll have to buy you dinner first.
Yeah, and how he
Shadiversity,
feels
you got to do. All right, right. You stupid
Right.
cow, Ahsoka. You stupid cow! All right.
Yeah.
Well, she's got a laser sword, all right? And then
Yeah.
whenever she comes in, she goes, and it's terrible form. It's terrible. They don't know what they're doing. It's awful.
It's them, and it gives Palpatine another hook to latch onto.
Hook.
Also, there's a moment when they're kind of finally bonding where you can hear the music, and I was not expecting this, but it really hit me this time.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God, be a river,
They
Alex.
always-
Come on.
Shill's fucking destroyed the whole, like, movies getting any emotion out of people because they just farm it for clicks. They're always like, it made me cry, it made me cry, it made me shake. They always have to do these over-the-top, like, characterizations of what a movie made. It's like, every once in a while, a movie will get that out of me. But the problem is you can't just make that an excuse for because often they'll use it as, like, a counter for anybody insulting something. And they'll
Right.
just be like, well, it made me cry. You can't insult it. It's like, yes, I fucking can. You shouldn't have cried. That was a stupid movie. Sorry.
Yeah, straight up. Anyways.
Straight
And
up,
quite
down,
frankly, it takes shit away from movies that are actually good enough to get that out of people. It's like,
Right.
it just like diminishes the entire like story whenever you just use it for every fucking thing ever. Ugh.
Together, maybe it's Ahsoka's theme, but I'm pretty sure it's the same music, or it's close to the same theme that is used in Star Wars Rebels, Twilight of the Apprentice, when they face each other again. And thinking of all that, I'm getting chills right now thinking about that.
I'm getting chills.
Literal chills.
Oh, the over-the-top, like, if you're gonna say this about the fucking Clone Wars movie, then you will literally say this about anything.
Literally,
You are
yes.
fake as shit. They
Oh
can't
my
even
God.
say it with a straight face. They're laughing as they're saying it because they know how fucking stupid it is.
And how powerful that was, and to hear that
Like,
music for the first
we
time.
listened to that recently. Like, the voice acting takes you out of it because it's all like really stilted. The dialogue is super basic. Like, there is nothing that could elicit an emotion out of a non-retarded person in this movie.
Straight up.
And even,
yeah.
you know what? I'm not even going to dignify that. Most retarded people are smart enough to realize this is not an emotional movie.
Mm-hmm.
Eric DeBunks is probably watching this going, our slurs. Anyways.
Yeah, cry about Eric. It's speaking of Eric, about that, Alex.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Anyways.
And then know that we're gonna hear it for a last time, and it's different. It's moodier and it's sadder and just off, but it's the same theme.
I was
pretty
going to say
sure.
sexier. I was like, what?
Like, wait, what? Yeah.
Yeah, the super controlled spit take.
I also think it's interesting that when she first shows up, they're all like, "Aren't you a little young to be a Padawan?" Or they think that she's a youngling, and she keeps correcting them, saying that she's a Padawan. And
Yeah, I think it's interesting that they both have kind of these age discrepancies, that Ahsoka's basically been bumped up a grade. Anakin, when he first joined, it's like he'd been held back a while, and he was just too old for the indoctrination, which is why he has...
Indoctrination, my
Jesus,
God,
they really
bro.
do think the Jedi are evil. They're just like, how dare they brainwash them into being the light side? It's like, maybe they're
That's
just
a
teaching
good
them-
thing.
Yeah, it seems like they're teaching them good values. Do you think like the dark side is the Oh, well, I probably shouldn't be asking these guys. They're probably sad that a certain goat fucker recently died.
But yeah, John, that does raise an interesting question. So if the Jedi are the bad guys and the Sith are definitely also bad guys, then who the fuck are the good guys we're supposed to root for then?
Oh, the terrorists like Barasafi and probably that senator dude.
Probably the guy who says, "I believe the Jedi are an unchecked source of power."
Oh yeah,
that-
what's his face for the
Yeah, what's his
Allstate
face
guy.
from the Allstate commercials? Yeah, wait, I don't think it's the same Allstate guy.
It's not the guy. It's not
It's
the
just
same
another
guy.
it's another deep voiced black guy.
Yeah.
But I will say, if it was the fucking Allstate guy, or better yet, the guy from the Old Spice commercials, then yeah, I'd probably be a little lighter on that character.
Oh yeah, because wasn't that guy the guy from the Acolyte? Wasn't he also like the Martian Manhunter in the DC movies?
Yeah, he was. No, he was in Supergirl, the CW.
Okay, in the
show.
CW verse. I was trying to remember which because he was black in both of them.
Black. Let me see here. Supergirl. David Harewood. That's that guy's name. Anyways.
Attachments and stuff, which we're gonna get into a little later, but
yeah. So Anakin thinks he's special, but then he's stuck with this other kind of a special case, which is Ahsoka, and obviously she's very talented because she's young, but she's already
because of course she is.
So neither of them kind of came up through the ranks in the normal way. Anakin was too old.
Whoa,
supposedly.
it's like poetry, it rhymes.
And now Ahsoka's too young. They mirror each other in a lot of ways, and yeah, just the way that they have been trained is not classic, or what we would consider the Jedi way.
Yeah.
But
It's not the Jedi way.
Move on to the next segment of the film, Teth. Yoda informs Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Ahsoka that Jabba the Hutt's son, Rada, has been kidnapped. You can recognize the ship that does the kidnapping as the one Asajj Ventress boards in the previous chronological episode. The Republic needs a strong alliance with the Hutts to use their hyperspace lanes in the Outer Rim, so Yoda asks them to recover the Huttlet. Anakin and Ahsoka head to Teth, where clone troopers have...
Alright, Evan, how much longer are you trying?
Evan, please! It's bad enough listening to the sex explains, Evan!
Fine, I will mute myself real quick.
He
With
said
that
he was almost at his abode like 30 minutes ago.
I know!
Sorry, I had to stop at a gas station and get a drink real quick. Just fucking steal me.
Gotta get that big gulp!
Shouldn't drink and drive, but alright.
Yeah. Listen, John, true, we shouldn't drink and drive, but at least it's better than shilling and driving.
Tracked the kidnappers. They fight through droid forces and rescue Rada, but are trapped until Obi-Wan
We need a
arrives with
disclaimer. The Backseat Boys do not actually support drinking and driving over shilling and driving.
Yes.
reinforcements. He occupies Ventress while Anakin and Ahsoka find transport off the planet, and they escape to Tatooine.
Obi-Wan's about to cut off his finger with that stance. He's like got his fingers super close to where he's pointing his saber.
I know.
He'll be like, my hand! Like all those fucking comic characters. Look at how close that is.
Yeah, I know. That or John like fucking Revolver Ocelot, you know? It's like, what? My hand!
So the fact that they ask Anakin to help save Jabba the Hutt's son is interesting because obviously Anakin hates the Hutts.
Right.
He grew up a slave to them and his mother, so that automatically kind of puts him in a weird place.
Yeah, he's in a sour mood right off the bat.
Yeah.
And I like he's just like, you want me to save a Hutt?
Really, Alex? Because even when they do it, they don't do anything you'd expect Anakin to fucking act like in the damn fucking movie. Like, we watched this damn thing, John, and they didn't do a damn thing with this at all. They just treat us like, oh, well, that's the mission of the week now.
Yeah, he doesn't really even bring up his Tatooine past at all.
Right.
Jabba the Hutt's son.
Yeah, but it's all for the cause of kind of an alliance that they're trying to make happen.
Yeah. So the Teth stuff is pretty cool. I mean, I really, really like the sequence where the ATTEs are crawling up the wall. I kind of wish we got to see something like that in live action because I thought that looked just awesome.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen because Disney don't want to fucking splooge money on that, Alex.
It looked awesome. You literally just rotated the plane 90 degrees. Congratulations.
Woo!
Yeah, and the music's really interesting in this part.
I don't think I'd ever really noticed it before, but yeah, I wrote down
Star Wars music.
No, she's saying that. No, John, this was in the movie when they were playing fucking rock music during the damn battle, and like we even pointed this out when we were watching. It's like, is there like fucking guitars in this fucking song?
It's like fucking Wonder Woman's theme in the DC movies. You're just like, what is that? They're like,
stupid.
Yeah, that's the look I gave Alex whenever they played it. He was like,
is weird at this point. It's like very synthetic.
Mhm.
It's not like your classical Star Wars score.
It almost sounds like something off of a soundtrack, like an actual song, instead of just background music for the Clone Wars episodes.
Right, it's just so different. It was so different that I looked up to see who composed it, because I was like, is this Kevin Kiner? And it was.
Same
It's just,
guy,
we don't
yeah.
even- from what I can remember, we don't hear anything like that throughout the rest of the series. I might be wrong, but
We'll see.
yeah, we're gonna see. But it just
Oh.
stuck out to me as like, this is so different. And maybe they were going for that.
They're like the
as,
most awkward zero chemistry couple ever because they always have these like awkward laughs and like non sequiturs between each other's sentences.
Straight up, yeah.
this animated theatrically released film that was supposed to kick off the series. Maybe they wanted it to feel different, but I don't know. I just thought it was strange, and the only real point in the movie that happens.
Yeah. And we get to see some really cool stuff from Massage Ventress.
Careful, Alex. That's getting dangerously close to criticism.
Yeah, Alex, that's no good.
2 lightsaber blades that turn into one.
I'm really
double
bummed
bladed.
that we don't see more of that.
Yeah.
And I mean, they explain why she gets it cut in half by Obi-Wan during the fight, but it's just such a cool design.
I mean, they built it once. They could build another one, but all right.
Yeah.
that click together. I wish that she got to keep that, but what are you gonna do?
Oh my
Wow,
god.
that's their criticism, huh?
Yeah, that's their criticism, legit, yeah.
What in the fuck? They will kill you. Hey, it's what's her face?
What's
Domino.
her... Yeah, fake Domino. Anyways.
At least she had boobs,
Yeah, well, yeah.
even though they were bloobs, so she's probably got weird nipples. Anyway,
Bloobs,
I think
yeah.
the biggest turning point for this section of the film is with Anakin and Ahsoka. So it's after they've saved Rada and they're trying to escape, and they have a chance to either help the clones who are stuck on the ground or continue the mission and help Rada, who is sick and needs help urgently. And Ahsoka convinces Anakin that they need to stick to the mission. But he's all like, I promised Rex that I would help. And this is kind of showing us some character growth in Anakin, especially when we watch this chronologically, because in the first episode, Cat and Mouse, Anakin wants to do the heroic thing. He doesn't want to just be a delivery boy and take supplies down to the planet. He wants to turn around and attack Admiral Trench.
Yeah.
So I see this as kind of the opposite thing, where he's like, okay, I can't be heroic. I have to continue with the mission.
They obviously did not have that in mind when they wrote this movie, you fucking idiot.
This little hutlet.
Mhm.
And so
That's post hoc argumentation right there.
look at the upper right. He's got hard covers of Aftermath. Oh,
Yeah.
the Aftermath trilogy, and then the Thrawn Disney
The
shit.
Disney Thrawn trilogy, yeah. We need to watch, like, fucking Alex's reviews of all this shit one of these days.
we're seeing character growth, even though
Molly fucking
this came
sharpening her nails there. Jeez.
Yeah.
out first, and then the Cat and Mouse episode didn't come out until season 2. So I think that's really interesting.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it means that they didn't. Yeah, it means they didn't fucking write what you said earlier, dumbass.
towards the beginning of the
But
movie,
it's really
we
interesting for some reason. Anytime anything happens.
see Ahsoka and Anakin working together, and Ahsoka's kind of the one that wants to charge directly into action, and Anakin is the one that's kind of like, no, hold back, I have a plan, and then it kind
I have
of
a plan.
switches, and-
Wow, it's almost as if Anakin is written out of character in this fucking show. You literally missed nothing, Jacob. You literally missed
Gentlemen, I am officially home.
nothing. Good.
Yay.
Yay. Anyways.
Cheers for me, or face annihilation.
And Ahsoka is the one to tell Anakin, we need to stick to the mission. This little baby Hutt is sick. We need to help him get better and get him back to Jabba.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. We're already seeing character growth from both of them. They're both helping each other kind of see a different point of view. And now we'll
Wow.
have the final.
Wow, never seen that before in anything ever. Also, look at Molly in this pause. She got the fucking lazy eye right there.
It almost looks like she's cutting out like a very subtle fart, and she is smirking at the fact that she knows Alex is going to smell it and thinks it's him. He's not going to blame Molly because she has pretty privilege or something.
What? No, she doesn't. I guess for him.
Well, I was going to say, beauty is subjective.
Yeah, which that baby hut is in the Mando and Grogu film. Yes, Jacob, that hut's gonna be in the fucking Mando and Grogu film, yes.
Except he's all grown up and voiced by the guy from The Bear.
Yeah, and he's
Great.
yeah, and he's all on the gas, yeah.
Section.
Oh.
He's on the ginger juice.
He's on the ginger juice, yeah.
Not the ginger juice, not the ginger's juice, the ginger's juice.
What's
Gender?
Like, as in Jinder Mahal.
Oh god, you're right.
Because remember how ripped he was back in 2017. So much so, Vince put the main strap on him
Yeah.
in hopes of winning
Vince
all
used
those
strap on
rupees
him?
from
What?
India.
Yeah.
Of course on.
Come on, Backseat. You should know this. You should know this.
I do know this. It was a fucking horrible time and I wish to forget it. Yeah, Jacob, that's his name. Jeremy Allen White, yeah. Anyways.
I don't know about you, but I was all for Jinder Mahal as WWE champ. Like, I was
Evan,
all in on it.
That's cap, Evan. You capping with us right now. You
No,
gotta be-
seriously. I
Oh
was
my
laughing my
God.
ass.
Oh my god, anyway.
Jabba into believing the Jedi are behind the plot to kidnap his son, so Padme decides to help out. She goes to Jabba's uncle Zero, who has a club on Coruscant, and overhears proof that he is working with Count Dooku to undermine Jabba. She calls in help from clone troopers who arrest Zero. Meanwhile, Anakin and Ahsoka fight against the desert, droids, and Dooku to safely deliver Rada back to his father, solidifying the alliance between the Hutts and the Republic.
Okay, here we go. We gotta talk about Zero the Hutt.
Apparently fucking Alex doesn't like Zero. Uh-oh, this, careful, Alex, this you get you kicked out of the Shill program.
I'm
It-
going
yeah.
to offer extremely light criticism now.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm really a fair commentator.
It's true, most people don't remember Jinder's chant. They hinder Jinder by not remembering, and they deserve it! He sucks! Anyways.
Good character in the
Yeah.
community.
If ever
If I
I've
go
seen
on a
one.
bender, maybe I'll remember gender.
Man, like, that's the point where I kind of even forgot he was in it until Padme goes to visit him. I'm like, oh my gosh, Zero. Like, it just had slipped my mind. And it feels like he's a bigger part of the movie, but he's
Mhm.
really only in the last third.
Yeah, he's an interesting character, so that's
Really the
Jabba's
last
uncle.
third.
He's a really interesting character. What's so interesting about him, Molly? Tell us. Let's see what insights
Alex-
Molly Damon got.
Alex
for
giving a
us.
little snarl there about people who don't like this hut.
Even though purportedly he himself doesn't like this hut.
But he's only in a third backseater, so you can't insult the movie.
I've seen a couple of these shills wanting Jeremy Allen White to be MCU Wolverine. He can't be it. No, that's retarded.
Right.
Everyone has that uncle, I guess.
I guess so.
You know, I heard something about that, and I think Jeremy himself even said he turned it down if it was offered to him because he doesn't want to do MCU movies.
Yeah. Matt. Anyways, keep
I
going.
thought, oh my god, did you hear what they just said though?
Yeah, they said everyone has an uncle like that. Like, lol, no.
I think they're revealing a little bit about their past there. Is there something you want to tell us, Sexplains?
Bitch, my fucking uncle's a goddamn toy maker who worked with fucking Avi Arad. What the fuck's your uncle done? Anyways.
Black Sheep wants to kill your son and take over your empire.
Sure.
I've got that uncle. Man,
Alex,
Oh.
Alex, no one's in a fucking rush to take over your YouTube channel. Like, come on.
Alex.
I don't know. It's just he's the one thing in this movie that I find to be just too much. I don't know. Could have done without
Too
Zero.
much what?
Yeah.
Say it's fucking why are you so afraid of being mean? Jesus.
Because he's a damn Disney shill, mate. I mean, come on,
God.
John.
It would make
Unless-
it come off so much more authentic if you could just rip into one fucking thing. It's always got to be this neutered talking point.
Well, John, unless it's about AI, Alex is super duper, like criticizing everything with kitty gloves. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there's one other thing he's fine trying to rip on, even though it comes off as the most neutered thing there too, because he's like trying to sound tough whenever he talks about ice or something. He's like, and if you need to do this, then save it.
Save it. Yeah.
Like, ooh, I feel like the Spider-Man 3 meme. Ooh.
Yeah, or that LeBron meme. Ooh, yeah. I need to get that shit on here. Anyways.
All over the top.
Yeah.
To say the least.
And it's just interesting to toss a new villain in the last third of the movie. You don't really see that often.
Mm-hmm. But it gives us a reason to see
I can't believe that Alex doesn't like me.
Yeah.
I'm the best villain ever. Don't I remind you of your uncle, Alex? Ooh, come on in the closet with Vash and me. Come on.
Oh my god.
Alex
Anyway.
is like getting fucking PTSD as it slowly zooms in on him with black and white. He's just like, no, not Uncle Touchy again.
No. Alex Damon has the same energy as Tim Wall.
Like, well, I'm gonna shout like a tough guy now. Watch out.
Ooh, tough guy right here, yeah. Anyways, keep going here.
Goes to talk to him, figure stuff out, so.
Yeah, and Padme's good in this.
Mhm.
I'm glad that this is the first time we are seeing her chronologically in the Clone Wars.
Yep.
So that's
Who
nice.
cares?
Kind of gives you the promise that she's still going to be around, she's still going to be doing things, and
She's a senator, but she's not afraid to, go do some dirty work.
Some
It's
aggressive
nice
negotiations.
because she's
So, yeah.
around and it's the first time that we see her. This is
Literally.
the most like non-complimentary credit. It's like, okay, at some point she was going to appear in the series and she was going to do something.
Yeah. It'd be weird if she wasn't in there, if anything.
Imagine like this is your this is like the compliment you give someone whenever they were in a play that they were like absolutely horrible in. They're just like, oh, so what'd you think of my thing? They're like a friend of yours and they're asking afterwards. They're like, oh, what'd you think? You're just like, oh yeah, you were around and you were there and you did things for sure.
Yeah. Tim Walls can't even fight shoelaces. Yeah,
Listen
straight
here,
up.
Buster. There's a lot of mentally challenged people who have a hard time, and that's why we have Velcro in my state. And I'm going to approve $36 billion to Somalis so that they can get Velcro when they need it.
Oh
Right.
no! Hang on. Oh no! I'm so scared. Anyways, let's keep going.
we get to see all of that. But on Tatooine, that's where we see Anakin, and he's doing kind of some classic Anakin things. I like that Dooku
Which
is
are?
able to manipulate his emotions. Like I said earlier, he forms these attachments, and then Dooku is able to be like, check it out, your Padawan's in trouble. And he just abandons the fight with Dooku to go save Ahsoka, but he just zooms right on by her.
Yeah,
Like,
she's down there fighting. He races past her because he steals Dooku's bike.
I did like that.
I think that's funny. Like he leaves Dooku and Dooku's just laughing in the desert, but you gotta think that he's probably like, dang it.
2 seconds after that shot, he stopped laughing and he's like, "Oh crap! Where am I? Like, how do I get out of here?"
Wow, now
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he just goes
Dooku's
straight
laugh
to-
where he goes, oh, 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 oh,
Oh,
oh, oh, oh, oh, oh.
like a fucking terrible video game character. Yeah. Alex David said trouble weird. I don't get it, Jacob.
I guess he said the word trouble at some point and he pronounced it strangely.
Oh, okay. Anyways.
Jabba's palace, and immediately makes everything worse. He escalates everything. Like he goes in, he pulls a lightsaber on Jabba, and Ahsoka has to get out of this mess all on her own, which she does. Good for her.
Mm-hmm.
And then she shows up.
Does
by
that
then-
fit the character or how we've established her in the story so far? It's just like, nope, women did good thing. Women won, so therefore good. It's just like, it doesn't have to make sense in the story. It doesn't have to make sense for the character. You just have to win all the time, and that's how you write good women, apparently, according to Alex.
Dave Filoni is the worst writer ever.
Like Anakin has made things so bad that even though they return Rada, Jabba's like, kill them both.
Yeah.
He's just not taking any chances.
You would think that
It's-
he would
it's
point out at this point that like Anakin as the master is failing miserably, and that it's like a terrible movie for his character that they have to constantly cuck him in order to try and make Ahsoka look good by having her fix her master's messes.
Straight up, yeah.
Weird because the tension is so high, and the direction in which this scene goes is so back and forth, because he shows up and he wants to kill him because Jabba thinks that Anakin killed his son, but then Ahsoka shows up with his son and he's like, yay, but still killed him. But then Padme shows up and is like, no, this was all a plan against you from zero. And he's like, oh, okay, well,
All right.
alliance is up.
Yeah, he's like, fine. I've just had a real doozy of a day,
Yeah,
so
he's missing his punky muffin.
yeah,
and
he got his punky muffin back.
His pumpkin muffin, the fuck?
God, I think they have Jabba like say that as a joke at some point in the movie, and these idiots just like think it's hilarious. They're just like, he called his son a cute name, but he's like a bad guy.
Ooh. Fucking amateurs, man.
Except everybody in this movie is a clown, so it doesn't really work because Jabba's not intimidating in the movie.
Straight up.
He's like, fine, all is forgiven, I suppose.
Yeah. What really
I
bothers me is that we
suppose.
never see Rada again.
Yeah.
What?
Boo, Phil, Molly, don't worry, cause Dave Filoni's coming out with a new movie just for you.
That's gonna be her thing when the Mando and Grogu comes out. She'll be like, "Welp, I mean, we got to see Rada, so this is A+ fan service."
Yeah. Molly Damon's looking at him like she's holding him for ransom. Apparently, Jacob. Apparently.
People ask me on a weekly basis for the Q&A, where's Rada? Like, I don't know. I still don't. No one knows.
Yeah.
Then tell your audience to stop asking you that shit, my guy. Fuck. Have some balls and stand up to people. Don't let people walk over you like a fucking rug.
Molly's got a dude below camera right now eating something with this face. She's like,
He's out there somewhere.
When we watched it, I was like, he's out there. I don't know, maybe he started a bakery and...
"Oh my god, don't make up a retarded backstory that's totally random, please."
Too late. She's already doing it.
muffins.
Yeah, Punky's Muffins.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
She
Let's
thinks she's
assume he
being
has a
clever.
You're really not, Molly.
happy ending, because he's
Aren't I quirky with all my little story here?
Uh,
a fine young bloke.
It's so
Didn't have much
funny.
character.
We're so
Oh.
funny, aren't we, guys?
yeah, but as funny as a fucking heart attack.
To begin with, but
Yeah.
he seemed okay with Ahsoka.
Yeah, they seem to get along, and I agree with Ahsoka. I kind of think he's cute.
Well, you and Ahsoka are idiots, Alex.
Everything is horrifying in this animation style, so no.
yeah, straight up.
Especially the
Alright.
Yeah,
fat
agree.
fuck hut kid.
Yeah, about that. To all huts that exist in the Star Wars universe.
He's fat!
Anyways.
I mean, they're-
because they made no Grogu, they're gonna have a buff hut. It'll be totally original and not in the EU at all.
That was the medicine and the sickness leaving
Was
his
it?
body.
I don't know.
I think so. don't know.
We're trying to be quirky again, and it's failing miserably. Please,
Alright.
someone stop us.
Stop it. Get some help. I gotta get that fucking Michael Jordan clip. Yeah.
They're so like such a void of personality that probably like someone like reviewing their videos or like a coach or something that they probably hired for YouTube was like, you know, hey, you gotta do some like personal anecdotes. You gotta have a little bit more personality in these vids. You sound like robots. They're like, all right, we will make up funny stories. He probably runs a bakery.
The thing is, again, John, the irony is that robot voice you do actually has more emotion put into it than Alex and Molly right here.
They have like pre-made like talking points before they even start this review, and they're like, now insert quirky bakery story here, and that will give us personality. And then we must laugh at each other because we will imply that it is funny, like a laugh track in an unfunny sitcom.
Oh my god. Yeah, shit like that is why laugh tracks are dead. Anyways.
All right, well, before we wrap up, let's go over some random pieces of trivia from the movie.
Oh
First up, this
boy.
was a new
Yay.
planet developed for the animated feature film, which follows the format of
Great.
3 distinct episodes from the series and completes the arc featuring the crystalline planet.
We also get our first look at the jungle planet Teth, with a hidden monastery that was inspired by Ralph McQuarrie's early concepts for Jabba's palace.
After Rada's rescue, it quickly becomes clear that the tiny Huttlet is sick. Nicknamed Stinky, a combination of the stress of the abduction and the move from arid Tatooine.
Are we literally just recapping the movie again?
We went on IMDb and got all the facts.
Yeah.
Now they're just reading them off.
Oh my god.
He has in the form of a PowerPoint presentation that only he can see while the camera is facing him.
Yeah.
Climate of Teth has made him gravely ill.
Rada looks like a newborn, but in reality, he's 55 years old. Hutts spend their first 50 years in the brood pouches of their parents and have the mind of an infant when they emerge.
The Republic gunships display a variety of stylized
God,
Mozart
it's so robotic. Shut up.
This is literally they're literally going into Robo Overdrive right now, right here.
They're
Oh.
slowly heating up.
Yeah. Oh, watch out, guys! You got Evan. You know how Hulk Hogan is? Oh, he's hulking up. Alex and Molly have. Oh, they're heating up. That's what they have.
They're sex-plaining up.
Yeah. Oh my god.
in an homage to the pinups and paint jobs inherent in real-world fighter planes from World War II, including a Twi'lek in form-fitting white armor. You can also find those.
Whoa,
facts on
Filoni, that's pretty objectifying. Why
Yeah,
would you guys
Filoni,
have a problem
what
with
the
that?
fuck?
Wars.com.
They'll probably have a problem with Ayla Secura's bloobs in a subsequent episode.
Her bloobs, yeah.
Guides, and they're currently doing a chronological rewatch on their website as well. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description of all the episodes.
Another
listed out.
person doing a random ass rewatch because all the new Star Wars shit sucks even worse.
Chronologically. But
Actually, I'm not
that's
even
it
going
for
to
today.
say that. I think Clone Wars is actually like maybe more horrible than a lot of the Disney Star Wars.
Yeah.
Next week, we'll cover Season 3, Episode 1, Clone Cadets, if you want to watch along. If you haven't already, please like this video.
Okay, never mind, Alex. Sorry, he's just doing the usual shtick. Alright, next up in this crap, what was the first episode here? I'm trying to find it. There it is, Ambush. Here we go, boys.
Who the fuck does this channel possibly appeal to? It is crazy that they even have as many subs as they do.
Yeah, anyways.
Backseater, is Culver's really like the end-all be-all of fast food?
I'd still say McDonald's got them beat, but their end-all be-all of Wisconsin fast food, they got them beat there.
Well, if you like
It's
McDonald's,
weird considering I discovered that place in South Carolina, not Wisconsin.
Well, it's branched out from Wisconsin because I know like Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers is all into it in like Alabama and Florida and shit.
Yeah. Alright, let's get going, folks.
Yoda and Asajj Ventress start a little competition to see who Toydaria will side with in the war. We watched Ambush for our Clone Wars chronological rewatch, so now it's time to break it all down.
The King of Toydaria arrives on a neutral moon to meet with Yoda, but the Separatists have caught wind of the meeting and ambush the Republic ship, hoping to coerce the Toydarians into joining their cause. Yoda and 3 clones reach the moon in an escape pod.
You'll
and
see how
Asajj
much
Ventress
Yoda sucks balls. Join us.
Join us, we have cookies! Anyways.
poses a competition. If Yoda can fight his way through the battle droids, proving them to be inferior soldiers, she will bow out of negotiations. The Jedi Master agrees and begins his journey with the clones. They fight through a number of droids, but one of them is wounded and their supplies begin to run dangerously low. Yoda inspires each of them to look within for comfort. He points out that while they may share the same face, they each have unique strengths to offer the team. They cleverly defeat the next and final wave of droids and arrive at the meeting. The King of Toydaria agrees to join the Republic, and Asajj flees after failing to assassinate him. So the theme of this episode is great leaders inspire greatness in others.
Oh, okay, here we go. We actually didn't start paying attention to the opening quotes when we started Filoni Friday, so this will be interesting. Let's see how this ties in with the episode based on Alex and Molly's interpretation. Dinosaur says, I need to rewatch the 3D Clone Wars show. Dinosaurus,
No.
one word. Don't! Yeah, we have Culver's in Jacksonville, Florida, Duvall. Exactly, Melissa, exactly.
Although I'll be honest, if it's close to McDonald's, I probably won't like it.
Oh,
but-
McDonald's is not that bad, John. Anyways.
And I think that was shown pretty obviously through the story.
Yeah, Yoda's scene in the cave with the clones would be the most obvious part. He's got kind of a Wizard of Oz thing going, where he's like...
Wizard of Oz thing? The fuck are you talking
He's
about,
talking about,
Alex?
like, I guess the end of the movie where he's all like, you know, oh, you already had heart and everything. He's like talking, but the only similarity is that he's talking personally to people. It's not really relevant at all for anything that they had inside. He just says that they're unique even though they're clones.
Oh,
He doesn't
my
have
God.
like individual lessons.
Right. Oh, whatever.
You had teamwork inside of you all along, and you had cleverness. You had a brain.
Yeah. I love that scene and the way that he speaks to the clones. and
Of
he gets
course
them
you
Hey
did.
Molly, your hair
Even
looks like
says-
shit here, just gotta say.
Yeah, what the
Anyways.
Yeah, oh my God, what the fuck is she even aiming for with this do right
It's like
here?
she tried a bob in the last episode, and now it's just like I'm gonna hack off half of it and keep the other side still a bob or something.
Oh my God. God, she fucks up her hair more than Emmeline fucks up her hair. Holy shit.
Look, I'm gonna say something really sexist but really true. Chicks, just keep your hair a little longer. Everybody likes that more. If any guy tells you that they like that sort of like pixie cut or whatever, they're fucking lying because they're trying to get in your pants. All right.
Literally, yes. And if they're going for what I think they're going for, no, Molly. Okay, Molly, listen. You are not fucking Mac from Jag. You are not Mac from Jag.
Well, she would have been hot anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Was
fuck.
that
Dude,
Crispin? Wait,
Catherine Bell.
Catherine Bell. I knew it was a Bell, but I thought of the wrong
From
Bell.
yeah, she gave up fucking Jag to be in those shitty ass witch movies by Hallmark. Why, Mac? Why? But anyways.
Wait, really?
Yes, she's the good witch in Hallmark.
Damn, she was hot in that show. I remember my brother and I. That was like 90% of the reason why we watched it.
I know, but anyways.
that they can
He
tap
was always
into
like,
the
Your Honor, my uniform is extremely tight. Look at my tits. He's
Oh,
like,
we
oh,
gotta-
those are good tan tits. Mm.
Oh, we need to watch that for fucking Rumble, but fuck it, we're already watching Law and Order anyway. Anyway, let's keep going.
Well, I don't think Law and Order has that many episodes, so we should finish that up pretty quick.
kind of calm their minds or something like that.
Yeah, he was like, find peace in the Force, and he says that they...
Also, what Molly just said reminded me of something really stupid I made. I was asking, like, what would if the fucking Disney shills were JoJo characters, what would their stands be? I forget what the names they gave their stands are, but the fucking stand power that they gave Molly said Molly is like a calming influence or some shit.
Ugh.
Like, that is not Molly Damon at all, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, look at her look right now. She's like, you better say what I want you to say, Alex, or I'll fucking kill you. Stab you with my black fingernails.
Black! Also, hail Briscoe. Anyways,
No,
keep going.
Wow, that is the biggest Karen. That's like the resting bitch face right now from Molly. Look at her. She's like just full of hate.
She's staring into my soul. Anyways.
can use the Force to find peace. Very interesting, because it opens up the question, like, can clones be Force sensitive?
No!
I think that...
Well, yes, Alex, you should, because as a guy who's read the EU, yes, you should know that clones can be Force sensitive. One of Luke's original students in the EU is Dorsk81, who is a clone! And not only that, but they cloned Starkiller, and the clone was Force sensitive, and they cloned Luke, and the clone was Force sensitive, and Jerusalem Sabayoth from the Throne Trilogy, he is a clone, and he's Force sensitive! You fucking idiot! And they cloned Palpatine, and he's Force sensitive!
Would you shut the fuck up?
Yes, Alex, shut the fuck up! Oh my
But
god!
all I was gonna say is that it probably depends on if the person who was cloned is force sensitive, because I know Filoni now has adopted this whole like everybody's got the force, blah blah blah, even though he's like ethereal and doesn't commit to anything, because then Ahsoka in the same season says like, oh, well, talent is a factor. It's like, what the fuck does that mean? Explain that. What do you mean by that? It's like, no, we're just gonna leave it at that. Anyways, but you know. Before all this started, it would depend on like if you had enough fucking midichlorians and shit, and the person that was cloned. Obviously, none of the Jango Fett clones are going to be force sensitive because he's not force sensitive.
Right. Dude, I had a total fucking crash out, Evan. You gotta clip that shit, bro. Anyways, let's keep going here.
Molly's really giving him the stink eye there.
I know.
She's mad this episode. He must have said no to a black visitor or something for her.
He said no to the fucking Leia outfit that night.
He's like, honey, I don't want to wear the Leia bikini again. I put on some weight. I'm not going to look good in it. She's like, you fucking ate a cookie the other night. I saw you, you fucker.
Kristen Bell's Veronica Mars, too. Yeah, that. Alex is like, damn it, Alex like, damn it, I'm sleeping in the doghouse again. Right, John, that's one reason my Dooku picked Jango. He's not force sensitive, so the clones won't be either. Exactly.
But everybody's got the force, Melissa. Everybody can do it.
Oh my god. Kill me now, dog.
Everybody's the same. There's no talent ever.
Just kill me now, dog.
For them, because well, they grow twice as fast, but their training doesn't lend itself well to Jedi teachings, I would say, or even Force philosophy.
Yeah,
it's not about peace of mind. It's about go, kill, kill, kill. So
yeah.
I think it's difficult, but probably possible. But beyond being Force sensitive, potentially, I think it's interesting that Yoda says that
not potentially, definitely not at all Force sensitive.
Yes.
While they all have the same face, they have unique signatures in the Force. The Force views them as individual beings that matter, and I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Well, how do you know that? Did the Force show up in person and say that, Alex?
The Force is like, I disagree, by the way. Oh, where'd Evan go?
I don't know. He must have timed out. He must have died of cringe. Anyways.
Also really liked
Briscoe kicked him out. He's like, there's only room for 3 of us in here.
Yeah, even though the official Backseat Boys limit is like 7 or some shit.
Oh, really?
Anyways, I don't know. Anyways.
Nice use of Yoda's theme in that moment. Just a great Yoda episode all around.
Yeah, those clones are lucky.
It really doesn't do much with Yoda that's like out of the ordinary or anything. It's really not. It's just bog standard, if anything. Nothing really special to write home about with Yoda in this episode.
To have gotten a personal pep talk by Grandmaster Yoda.
Right. I hope they made it to the end of the war. We'll talk about one of them.
Nope, they died.
Yeah, and they died.
I hope that the other two.
They're one of those idiots that is like, come on, let's go. And then they get fucking instantly blasted as they all run straight into phaser fire. Or laser fire. Phasers are fucking Star Trek, sorry.
So
yeah.
These guys are supposed to be like the ultimate fans, and they don't know if like somebody died or not.
Straight up, yeah.
Just shows how unmemorable and inconsequential every Filoni introduced character is.
Literally
shows how much he can explain.
Yeah.
Ooh. Briscoe taking a shot. Explains.
Good shit. Anyways.
Lived long, healthy lives.
Yes. But then we've got Yoda over here giving them like a rousing speech.
Bro, how the fuck do I know Disney canon better than you? They can't live long, healthy lives because they're clones. They age faster.
Literally, yes.
We've got Asajj and Dooku who are just like barking orders at the droids.
Yeah, they treat them as expendable, which
the one Fairly Odd Parents episode where they're like, you know, you had a good run. And he's just like, I'm 12. He's like, I said good, not long.
True. Anyways.
They're droids. They're manufactured and they are. But I think that we need to discuss this because the droids show a level
Why, Alex?
of sentience in there.
I really noticed that in this episode.
I always want to make this a fucking debate. It's like, oh, the droids. We need to discuss it.
Won't somebody please think of the droids? Fucking Helen Lovejoy up in this bitch. Yeah.
It might be because we did the droid sentience panel at DragonCon, but yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. I hope I'm going to Phoenix Fan Fusion, which is the 4th largest con in the nation. Coming up here in I don't know, I think June. But anyways, I wonder if the Sexplains will be there. I can go there and call them a shill in person.
Good shit. Anyways,
like the droids towards the beginning of the episode are kind of bickering, and one of them's like, "Oh, I can get through this, no problem," and he kind of like goes off on his own. And I don't know. At one point, another one says something about blaming his programming and like insinuating that he could be a better soldier if it weren't for whoever programmed him. So I thought that was
official.
They show a lot of independent thought. They don't just.
Not gonna lie though, with that
orders.
being a larger con now, that did just give me an idea. I mean, I would do it. I would be diplomatic about it. I would probably, because I don't want to get like kicked out of the con or whatever. So I'd be like, would you guys be willing to say like, oh, let me say it in front of you or whatever, like blah 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 is AD is Shill. And I'd like fucking send the video into Melvin. I'm sure some people give me shit. They'd be like, "Oh, you're too friendly with him" or whatever. But it's like, no. If I could get him to say it, if I could like say it even with them on camera, I think that would be considered a win.
Yeah. Nah, John. What I do is that I just fucking lead them on into being all like, "Hey, Alex and Molly, can I do like an interview with you? I'm a real big fan of you guys." And then they'd be like, "Yeah, sure, Backseat, whatever you say." Then I turn the camera on. I'm like, "You guys are these shills," and then I run away, basically.
Just get a cheap costume and then do it in the costume and then run and fucking change. And
or what? What, John? What?
I'm picturing Backseat like running through a con now. There's like some guy like cosplaying in a big clunky outfit that's like in his way. He's just like, he throws him into a wall. A fucking Lego character or something. He's just like, whoa.
Yeah, dude. I'm like walking through the convention with like a fucking clunky ass costume, and I'm like, "Hey guys, I'm really big fans of you guys. Can I get a picture of you guys? Can I take a video with you guys?" They're like, "Sure, anything for a fan." Then I take the fucking shit off, and I'm like, "It's me, Alex! Oh, son of a bitch! It was me, Alex, all along."
It's fucking Ant, and he like has his kid with him.
Yeah, anyways.
Show fear at one point. So, yeah, it's like, are these minds really expendable? And
yes, Alex, droids are fucking sentient. Fucking 3PO and R2 are sentient, you fucking idiot. Oh my god.
And ultimately, I think that the purpose of the droids is to be comedic relief for a kid's show. But
it's so much deeper than that.
Discussion worth having. And I think that
I think it's a fucking retarded discussion, and you should not have it.
It literally is retarded, yeah.
And like, what is that even like? That's as far as the discussion can go because we don't have enough information. So he's acting like there's something deeper to it, but there's not.
What did Dave Filoni mean by this?
Absolutely nothing, because Dave Filoni can't even think in 3 dimensions, let alone depth of emotion.
And Asajj and compare them as leaders because the droids call her Supreme Leader 3 times in the episode. And then, of course, we were like, oh, Supreme Leader, Asajj is Snoke. We figured it out.
We've done it.
Oh, you're so funny. Ha ha ha
ha ha ha. My eyes!
It's funny they haven't figured out their retards yet.
Yeah. They don't care about canon, they care about their access. Exactly, Jacob.
Access. Anyway.
Yeah, and to be, oh no, I'm calling the cops.
The random pieces of trivia from the episode. The targeting display
we read some more wikis. All right.
Yay.
Like frigate appears to have the same Corellian design as the grid seen on the Millennium Falcon.
The Arabesh legend at the bottom of Thyre's macro-binocular viewplate reads Infrared Mode. The top reads Regular Mode.
While Jek and Reese never appear again in Star Wars, Thyre shows up in Revenge of the Sith, sadly as one of the clones searching to confirm Yoda's death after his duel with Palpatine.
Oh,
The little creature that perches on Yoda's finger is a baby Nigre. Those creatures pop up throughout the series, but more
what?
recently...
Nigre?
Searching to confirm Yoda's death after his duel with Palpatine.
The little creature that perches on Yoda's finger is a baby Nibre. Those creatures
Nibre, apparently.
What's up, my Nigre? That is very close to being a different word, is all I'm saying. What did Dave Filoni mean by this?
Yes.
That's what the guy with Tourette's was really saying. He was just referencing Star Wars.
Great, yeah.
pop up throughout the series, but more recently surrounded AP5 during his musical interlude in Star Wars Rebels.
The
What?
script for this episode had a different message at the start that read, "Great leadership comes in all sizes." You can also find these facts on StarWars.com's episode guides, and they're currently doing a chronological rewatch on their website as well if you want to check that out. I'll put a link in the description of all the
Yeah, I
episodes
need to watch
listed
even more people uselessly rewatch this shitty series, sure.
Thanks, Alex. Yeah.
out chronologically. But
Let me
that's-
guess, Alex, you love their rewatches too. They're super interesting because you would
Probably.
never insult anybody.
Yeah, so that was the pilot, about as useless as the actual pilot episode was. Hang on, now I gotta actually look up the episode order because I genuinely forgot because this show is so ass. Oh my god. Anyways, Briscoe, what you been up to, bro?
Not much. What about you?
Yeah. Nothing much. Same.
I actually found a reaction video that nearly broke me.
Oh no.
Damn.
Damn, son. Anyways, here's the next one. Here we go. We're in the Malevolence arc now, boys.
The Separatists have a new secret weapon they want to keep hidden from the Republic. We watched Rising Malevolence for our Clone Wars chronological rewatch, so now it's time to break it all down.
The episode starts with Plo Koon leading a force of Republic cruisers in the Abrigado system searching for a mysterious new separatist weapon. While informing Anakin and Ahsoka of their position, their communications are disrupted and they fall under attack. They're hit with a massive ion blast that leaves all
She sounds
ships
different on
defenseless.
these parts
no
than she
other
does when
choice,
she's
Plo Koon-
talking normally. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
she's like trying to sound cute or something here. She's like pitching up her voice.
I have no idea. Maybe they use different mics for these bits.
The AI was a little glitched for this part.
Yeah. Gay! Don't worry, Molly got the pass from Jerome.
Ooh. Yeah, as he was fucking eating her out in front of Alex.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Tyrone has been clapping Molly's cheeks since the beginning of Sexplain's channel, and Alex in the doghouse. Wait, Tyrone Magnus? What the fuck?
Yeah, she wants that, conservative D. She knows it's better. She's like, oh, I know it's forbidden fruit, but that just makes it sexier, damn it.
Yeah. I'm making shills mad over on X. Their anger makes me stronger.
Yeah.
Double A. I got a big fucking shill for you to piss off. Ever heard of a guy named Chris Wright? You should go piss him off on X.
Oh, what's he? God, that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's the guy stalking me. He's my stalker.
Oh, yeah, because he tried stalking me for a little bit, and then I think he got bored of it because I don't post enough for him or something.
I know. He is unhinged. That's who Chris Wright is. Why Alex looks so dead? Because he's genuinely dead inside.
Yeah.
Tyrone Magnus would not do Molly. I don't know, Jacob. There's always
She gave him enough money.
Yeah, true. Anyways.
And the clones make for the escape pods. The clones worry that
And then
no
he
one will
sees
come
her
to their
dick
aid.
and is like, whoop, I'm out.
Oh, yep. Nope. Nope. Anyways, keep going.
But the calm Jedi refuses to give up hope. Against the orders of the Jedi Council, Anakin and Ahsoka go looking for survivors in the debris field. Ahsoka believes that Master Plo is still alive and uses the Force to feel his presence. The survivors are recovered and they make their escape before the weapon known as Malevolence can capture them.
The message of this episode is belief is not a matter of choice, but of conviction. I think that lesson is communicated thanks to the belief of two connected characters. Ahsoka and Plo Koon.
because she believed
So, yeah,
in
let's start by
something, so it's totally there.
Oh god, Molly's going for fucking like, oh my god, whose hairdo is that? She's going for like fucking Brie Larson hair or some shit right here.
It's a little wavy, but still too short for being wavy.
Yeah.
talking about Plo Koon, because this is kind of the first episode that really highlights him, and I think it's the episode that made him a fan favorite because he has that.
Yeah, because Plo Koon has never been a fan favorite before in any other Star Wars material. No.
Someone didn't play Jedi power battles.
Yeah.
Plo Koon had the cool power where he could like shoot a fucking laser out of his hand and sweep the screen.
I know.
Clones where they're like, forget about us, we're expendable, and he's like, nah.
Oh, hang on. I said Tyrone. That could be any hood dude from the block on their street. He says, "Oh fuck that," in his stone. Oh fuck that in his stone. What? Never heard of him. I'll check him out. I target the SJWs. I target the GKs. Well, AA, he's targeted me before. Hang on. Let me get his fucking handle on X here for ya. Where the hell is he? Chris Wright. Let's see here.
More
Okay.
like Chris wrong all the time.
Oh, okay, AA. There it is right there. There's his link right there, AA. There you go. Anyways.
To me,
Yeah, he's awesome.
everyone celebrates that line for
That's
good
a, that's a
reason.
meme.
But he
Yeah, it's
They're always
literally.
like, we're clones, so we're expendable. Not to me. It's kind of a forced meme because it doesn't really work in many situations.
Right.
he is clearly more caring about his clones' lives than finding the weapon, and he makes sure that clones board escape pods before he does. He's a solid leader, and the belief that he holds on to throughout the episode is that
A solid
someone
snake leader.
is going to come looking for them because, again, in his eyes, they are not expendable.
Yeah.
And the person that so badly wants to come looking is Ahsoka.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time we learn that Plo Koon is the one who rescued Ahsoka and
Yeah, there's another good pick for Ahsoka's master. Fucking Plo Koon right there. He's literally the guy who found her, so fuck it. Just give her to him anyway.
No, too much attachment. Ooh.
Anyways.
Even though
Robbery
Obi-Wan
to
has a
the
shit ton of attachment to Anakin.
Literally, yes.
order.
Right.
And so they have kind of a special relationship. He's almost like a parental figure for her.
And I think it's really interesting that attachment is forbidden within the Jedi, but in this case, I think that it's
No, again, Alex, that's where you're wrong. Attachment is allowed in the order. When it's bad is when you get too attached for your own good, basically. Because of course the Jedi are going to form bonds and attachments. They care about each other naturally, through the fact that they're part of the same order, they have the same goals, etc. And many of them are good friends with each other. Of course, they're going to form bonds. Being a Jedi and it being all like no bonds doesn't literally mean just be like a fucking sociopath that's friendless to everyone. You just need to deal with loss in a healthy way, basically. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah. You don't want it to override your logic.
Yes.
So you make sure to stay, keep the veneer of professionalism basically constantly. And detach yourself when there are important decisions to be made and such.
Exactly.
But also, Alex, I find it ironic that he's making this point because, he is a robot who never shows emotion. And you think that he would just be like, "Oh yeah, the Jedi, they're totally the right mentality." Because I also have no attachments to anything other than YouTube success, apparently.
Yeah.
That's why I start stalking Star Wars theory as soon as he starts getting more successful than me.
Alex Damon looks like he's waiting for Molly to let him touch it. Yeah, good point.
He's
Jacob,
like,
yeah.
"Ooh."
Coon's
But
life.
honey, it's so dry.
Oh, killing our dog.
Comes in and senses him out there when Anakin does not sense him.
Yeah.
I think it's that connection that they both share. And you pointed out something really cool, that when he feels her, you can kind of see a hint of a smile.
Yeah, even behind his face apparatus, you can kind of see his cheeks.
Isn't that just his face?
Go up a little.
He really is just his face, yeah.
A little bit as if he is smiling because he knows that Ahsoka is kind of reaching out and he senses her as well.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just really glommed onto that. I like that aspect of their relationship, that they're not supposed to be connected, but they are. They have like this special relationship, a kind of not like master apprentice, but yeah, kind of a parental thing. And she refuses to believe that he's dead. And that connection, that history they have, the attachment, is what saves him and the wolf pack.
Yeah,
And
and
that's awesome.
Anakin decides to trust Ahsoka and her ability to sense him through the Force.
Having now seen Star Wars Rebels, rewatching this episode reminded me a lot of one of the lessons that Yoda teaches Ezra, that winning isn't as important as how we win. And that was kind of explored with Anakin and Ahsoka, who he kind of chastises her for speaking against the Jedi Council openly.
Mm-hmm.
And yet he immediately goes behind their backs and like finds a loophole in what they said
Yeah.
to go and save Plo Koon. And he's like, well, we're kind of doing what they said. It's like, we just need to be respectful when we disobeyed them. And that just kind of reminded me of stuff that Yoda said. And it's now interesting to see the connections between these series, like the Clone Wars that came before still has ties with Star Wars Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
That's really fun to see.
I love the part where
Yeah, let me see her. Yeah, that's just his face, you stupid woman. Yeah. Remember, folks, Sexplained hates and gets nervous when other Star Wars channels get high views and subscribers. He's a jelly donut. Didn't Alex Damon have a nightmare about Star Wars theory success? Yes, Jacob, he literally did.
Anakin is talking to Palpatine over the hologram, because you can tell kind of that Palpatine is conflicted, because Anakin is like his little pet project, but he's also messing with his other pet project, and he's like, you should really just leave that be.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
sure he's dead. There's never survivors.
What?
And yeah, like he's trying to protect the Malevolence because I guess he wants that weapon to keep surviving. It's funny that kind of relates to the book Thrawn Alliances, where Palpatine has an inner monologue and he's like, Anakin was constantly messing with my plans. And
Oh, really? Hey, John, was that ever a point in any of the Disney Thrawn books you read right there? God damn it, John went to get a damn drink. Damn it. Anyways.
it's true. Like, he's trying to encourage Anakin to be rebellious against the Jedi Council, but in doing that, Anakin is also messing with his plan.
Boring.
They really are this boring. I'd rather play my damn food sort game than plus these guys.
I'd rather shove fucking razor blades up my penis. Holy shit. Oh, God.
I could tell Alex Damon was that one kid in the playground that starts a conflict, but when it comes to him, Alex is like, I need my mommy. Yeah, straight up, Jacob. John, hang on, we need to go back a bit because Alex brought up something from the Disney books. Hang on.
Through the book on Alliance.
Hang on, here we go.
This is where Palpatine has an inner monologue and he's like, Anakin was constantly messing with my plans, and it's true. Like, he
Was that a part in any of the Disney books you read, John?
Not that I recall.
Exactly. You can't recall them because they're so such
Anakin
boring
was
books.
constantly messing with my plans.
If he was, I don't fucking know.
From Thrawn Alliances.
Yeah.
So he was Darth Vader because, like, the whole time that Thrawn's there, there's like one of those Disney books where he interacts with him during the Clone Wars, I remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the time he's just Darth Vader, so I don't think he would have been interfering.
Molly, I had another nightmare about Theory. He was more successful than me. Oh!
I'm gonna email him again.
Yeah.
He's trying to encourage Anakin to be.
Hey, bro.
rebellious
LOL. Just wondering about your algorithm. LOL.
Yeah.
Anyways, shoot back. If you just want to send me some thumbnails. LOL.
It's the Jedi Council, but in doing that, Anakin
Molly's
is
like,
also messing.
you better get more successful, or I'm gonna go get his Egyptian dick.
With his plans, he's like, "Don't be that rebellious."
Yeah. Be rebellious enough to, make me happy, but then it's like...
But don't mess with my super weapons, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, to bring things back to the message
Oh, fuck you guys.
hand, belief is a matter of conviction, not choice. I think that was communicated clearly. Do you agree?
I think so,
No.
yeah.
No, oh really, John? You dare disagree with the almighty Alex and Molly?
I was hoping they might disagree on something, but apparently
Oh.
they're just a fucking hive mind.
Apparently, yeah.
You got Ahsoka refusing to believe.
That's a good point, John. Like, if we were to literally ask some of their fans, hey, what's the difference between Alex and Molly? What do you think they'd say to us?
Hair.
Yeah, probably. They fucking really are the same fucking person at this point. Molly Damon want that theory saber. Oh yeah, you better believe it.
She's like, fake Padme told me stories of how she had that clip where she goes. And it wasn't because of what she was reacting to.
Yeah.
Plo Koon is dead, and
We have Plo Koon refusing to believe that they're going to be
After
abandoned
fake
now.
Padme got the part, she was like, how was that? And he's like, thought it was dope.
Oh my god.
There, and it's like, yeah, that's not a choice that they have. It's just no one can tell Ahsoka Plo Koon's dead and then she'll just believe it. It's like, no, she thinks that he's out there. I guess she kind of feels that he's
Believe
out there.
it.
But yeah, I think that this episode did a good job
The
of
best
conveying
fucking
its theme.
Naruto abridged moments. He's just like, believe it. He's just like, I don't believe it. He's like, kill the non-believer.
Theory's doing his promo for his saber while in the middle of intercourse.
He's like, so this is what Dooku's feels like. It's got a little curve to it. She's like,
Isn't Palpatine supposed to be the mastermind, and wouldn't Ahsoka ruining it make more sense? Yeah, straight up, Rick, yeah.
Fuck.
Before closing out, let's go over some of the random pieces of trivia from the episode.
Trivia.
Rising Malevolence marks the first appearance of Commander Wolf before he gets his scar, and of his Wolfpack clone troopers with their stylized.
The NWO Wolf Pack? Is that what he's referring to?
Helmets.
the entry
no, it's one
hatchways
from The
to
Hangover.
Oh God.
Yeah, and
The
then
escape
what is
pod-
this? Could there be a third member of my wolf pack?
pods aboard Plo Koon's ship, the Triumphant,
Don't turn
have
your
the
back
Republic
on the
cog
Wolf Pack,
logo on them.
baby.
Booster and Sinker's attempt to restart the escape pod's power grid uses dialogue directly lifted from The Empire Strikes Back when Han and Chewie are trying to fix the Millennium Falcon.
Wow, how creative. That's literally the extent of his references.
Wow.
I still remember whenever we were on a fucking Purist channel, whenever we were reviewing the one EU book, and it made like a very subtle reference to like the whole like his mind is never on where he is, what he's doing that Yoda does.
Right.
And it was in reference, I think, to like Anakin and Luke like teaching him, and he's basically saying like how impulsive he is and everything. Or no, I think, but anyways, it might have been a reference to Jason always trying to look into the future and like try and like deign what he's going to do based on like what the potential future outcomes will be and everything, rather than just living in the moment. And it's
Right.
like, and I was like, oh, that was a nice like subtle way to sort of reference that, because Luke is like sort of remembering that lesson from Yoda and everything. I'm like, that's like a clever callback where he's taking like a lesson. It takes somebody who knows the stuff and like notices it and like reads it in some depth, and then but no, this is Filoni's level of reference where he just directly quotes things and it's just like, remember whenever they said this line? I'm
Right.
saying it again. Isn't that cool, guys? And his fans are like, oh, yeah, give me more of the swap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Second escape pod, Pod 1977, is named after the release year of the original Star Wars.
The firing sequence of the ion cannon is a nod to the shot design of the Death Star firing in Episode 4. You can also find those facts on StarWars.com's episode guides and...
Then what, if we can find these facts on StarWars.com, then what the fuck is even the point of watching this part of the video,
Also,
Alex?
why would I go there at this point? I'm just going to be reading the same shit that you just read to me if you just got all your facts off of them.
Literally. Filoni with his gay cowboy hat, exactly.
Look at these fucking articles. Quiz. Where in the Star Wars galaxy should you go for Thanksgiving? Because, like, Bespin, because they're having dinner there, remember?
That's painful.
Briscoe's just done with these two.
They're currently doing a chronological rewatch on their website as well.
Briscoe's like that one fucking Robert meme. He's just like, give me something for the cringe and leave me to die.
Yeah.
I'll put a link in the description of all the episodes listed out chronologically. But that's it for today.
Well, let's go on Patreon, everybody.
No thanks. Alright, what's the next episode
We'll
here?
become members for a month, like fucking JAIA Cub.
Fuck that shit! Anyways.
Just to go into their fucking their little Jedi Council meeting and be like, you're fucking Disney shills, and then leave.
Well, fucking Paul's still around.
Yep, Jacob's still around. We just haven't talked about him in a long ass while.
Oh, nothing
General
really
Grievous
to
is
talk about, but...
Yeah.
dead set on attacking a hospital, and Anakin is determined to stop him. We watched Shadow of Malevolence for our Clone Wars chronological rewatch, and now it's time to break it all down.
After encountering the Malevolence in the previous episode, Anakin briefs the clone pilots of Shadow Squadron on a bold plan to destroy it and General Grievous in one stroke. They predict that the weapon's next target is a medical station, so they take a shortcut through a nebula to beat the Separatists. They're surprised to encounter massive Nibre mantas, and one clone named Matchstick is hit by one, damaging his starfighter.
What's up, my
On the
Nibre?
other side of the nebula, they engage the Malevolence, and Matchstick's previous damage destroys his ship.
Filoni
as
really
well as-
likes his like subtle allusions to N-words. He's always like, it's like he operates everything from a racial slur and then just slightly changes the letters.
Yeah, John, that's how I nickname my Pokemon. I just make like random ass words with my mouth until eventually I get like the fucking nickname. I'm like, Barbadam, Barbadam. That's your nickname, Barbadam.
As long as you always name your rival ass fart. Anyways.
Jacob is not a real Jacob.
I just love how Professor Oak can't remember his own grandson's name and doesn't remember what fucking sex you are. He's like, are you a boy or a girl? I know I'm a medical professional, but I can't fucking tell.
Yeah. John, did you see the fucking rap battle between Professor Oak and John Madden?
No.
Hang on, because this is really fucking boring, I'm looking that shit up here right now. Hang on. Hang on, I'm getting it up right now. Do we need something to break it up here?
We can do that, and then we could do the honest trailer for Pokemon Red and Blue also.
Yeah, I've seen that one, yeah. Alright, here we go. Hang on, here we go. Alright, here we go, guys. Let me turn my music off here and there.
Boom!
Boom!
Alright, break. I've only got forecourt and take down an old man. Scared to be a real explorer. You've got a lot to learn before you step to the pros. As much in the heart as is the X's and O's. So he's a guy who studied pocket freaks all his life. Who sends a kid away so he can bang a widowed wife. Best inventions in India, and you still miss some info. Like don't stick your head out of a moving car window. Thought of thousands of plays and plans for each game. You learned 150 clears, not your grandson's name. That's the end of my verse. Let me give you the rundown. Scored first on your ass. Opening drive touchdown.
Hello there, welcome to the world of battle rap. I'm Professor Oak, flying out to dish out wing attacks. When I rhyme, you decide between getting flamed, drowned, or vine whipped. You only touch down when you drop your bag of chips. Well, that's new, my Pokedex distracted and shrews. Overweight, lazy bastard, Snorlax evolution. You'll feel the wrath when you're spinning like a Poliwhirl. With those boobs, I can't tell if you're a boy or a girl.
Shot poke down the side. You can't win a rap battle if you don't flow on the mic. I'll knock you on your ass like wham, bang, boom. I'm rocking more bootlegs than you've got in kids' bedroom. Your studies can put to shame when a child claim your fame. So get your head on your ass and get your head in the game.
Hey you, Pikachu, you're about to get zapped. I pick my opponent, me and my Pokemon snap. I already saw you fly, so you must have had enough of me. If not, I'll be flipping the square like it's Puzzle League. For a color commentator, you seem pretty pale. When he is in the game, that's an automatic fail. Now your fame was rated before you knew what was happening. You got kicked off the box art. It must be magic. I roll like a Volto, sparking tracks with my rhyme. You've been Super Bowled over. The box score never lies.
Who won? Who's next? You decide. Rid.
What a random matchup.
What'd you think of that right there, John?
That was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, Briscoe, what'd you think of that?
It was pretty good.
Yeah. Wait, it was what more entertaining? Sorry, go ahead, John.
It's not like a rivalry at all, so it's kind of a funny matchup because they're so like one's a video game character, meanwhile one's like an actual like real life sports commentator.
At AT&T, everyone deserves our best deal. Like the new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra for $0.
Real
With
life
Galaxy
fake
AI,
wizard.
new and existing customers can get the new Samsung Galaxy S26
They
Ultra
should
for
do,
$0 with eligible trade-in.
You should do an Alex versus Theory one.
Ooh, yeah. Let's go there, folks. Oh.
General Grievous is dead set on attacking a hospital, and Anakin is determined to stop him. We watched Shadow of Malevolence for our Clone Wars chronological rewatch, and now it's time to break it all down.
After encountering the Malevolence in the previous episode, Anakin briefs the clone pilots of Shadow Squadron on a bold plan to destroy it and General Grievous in one stroke. They predict that the weapon's next
I'm sure they're
target
gonna
is a medical
destroy
station.
Grievous.
They take
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
a
One
shortcut
season
to a
of
nebula
a,
to
of
keep
a
this separate.
fucking show set before the movie where Grievous appears.
Yeah.
One stroke is all Alex needs.
They're surprised to encounter massive Nibre mantas.
He's like,
and one
oh my god, I'm exhausted. She's like, all right, Tyrone, you can come in now. He's all tuckered out.
Matchstick is hit by one, damaging his starfighter. On the other side of the nebula, they engage the Malevolence, and Matchstick's previous damage destroys his ship as well as one of his wingmates. Anakin leads the attack on the weapon's bridge as it charges its main weapon. The clones take heavy losses, and Anakin eventually listens to Ahsoka's advice of targeting the ion
Of course,
cannon instead.
Ahsoka is right, and Anakin is wrong.
Of course.
Why the fuck is he even the master in this relationship? He
At
should
this
just be
point,
like, you know what? You're the grandmaster, Ahsoka, because you're always
Yeah.
fucking right. You know, just move over, Yoda. Come on, she's got to get on the council.
Yeah. Dave Filoni made a love song for Ahsoka. What the fuck, Jacob?
I
too busy-
had the time of my life, and I owe it all to Ahsoka.
He's too busy plowing Ash's mom. You think Professor Oak would think there are only two genders? Yes, Jacob, he does.
He wouldn't even talk about genders. He would just be like, "What sex are you?"
Yeah.
Since you fucking retards seem to take asking me a boy or girl thinks that it's a state of mind.
Jacob thinks Oak won, yeah. Let's not forget Dave made tapes of the Jedi and focused more on Ahsoka than fucking Count Dooku, yeah. Alex Damon comes even before he touches it, oh god.
They disable the ion cannon, saving the station and sending Grievous into a full retreat just as Obi-Wan arrives.
The message of this
course,
episode
Grievous's
is
main
easy as the
plan
path
is
to
retreat.
Of course.
wisdom for those not blinded
Time
by
to
evil.
run away like a little bitch again. Even from my own lair in that one episode.
Oh my god, it's Grievous. Why do you sound so much like Stephanie Janizek?
Well, my lungs have been crushed. What's her fucking excuse?
Yeah, straight up.
And ego is a huge part of this story. We see it in Anakin, Grievous, and even the clones. So this episode is kind of broken out into the story of two separate generals, Grievous and Anakin. And they both have superiors or more experienced leaders who are advising them caution. And neither of them really listen. I mean, Dooku says be careful of Anakin, and Plo Koon is constantly like, I don't know, your ideas seem a little reckless, and we need to worry about clone casualties, kind of playing in on what we learned last week about Plo Koon, that he very much cares about his troopers.
Yeah.
And he's trying to impart that on
Anakin's like, I'm Ulysses S. Grant to this galaxy, bitch. Throw him into the meat grinder. Soldiers are made to die. I'm giving them an honorable death.
And then I'm gonna get drunk off my ass. Yeah.
So, yeah, we see that Anakin is willing
Sir,
to go
there's a
through
fort
the
on the
nebula.
river. What if we blow up the dam and make the river into a lake? Sir, that's really implausible. You can't do that. Well, I can't. Blow it up! That's legit something Ulysses S. Grant did. He fucking flooded a whole valley thinking he could sail his boat on it afterwards.
I know. Oh my god. Grievous, how many packs have you smoked a day?
This is ableist bullshit. I never smoked. I just had my lungs crushed by a black guy, which made me racist.
Grievous is actually fucking racist. He's just like,
Normally I would have had you shot, but Obi-Wan's white, so I'll face him honorably.
Oh my god, anyways.
And, I mean, he basically makes this entire plan based on his abilities as a Jedi and a pilot.
As being like a great pilot, and he just assumes that the clones can keep up.
great pilot, the best.
And they can't. But when we're talking about ego, the clones say that they can. Like, early on, they keep assuring Anakin, they're like, no, we can do it. We're fine. We'll do it. But Anakin has to be the one to realize they cannot.
Right.
And it's his decisions that get Matchstick killed and his wingmate and a handful of other clones.
He said that
And
weird.
he-
It sounded like it was Match Dick.
Ha! You got Match Dick. No, not Match Dick. Anyways.
Ultimately has
Game,
to...
set, match, Dick. What?
Oh my god, we're going to hell.
Listen to his Padawan. He has to set his ego aside.
Oh, that's the least worst thing that I've said today.
I
Jeez.
know.
It was just a dick joke.
I know.
Molly's like, thinking about it. It's probably bigger than Alex's. It's probably bigger than 1 inch.
Anyways.
And say, okay, no, we have to not go for the glory of the kill for General Grievous. We have to attack the ion weapon that's going to save my troops' lives. And
Although you probably
still
should have killed General Grievous.
Yeah, straight up.
ultimately disable the malevolence.
Right. And Grievous kind of treats the battle droids as disposable.
They are.
There's even-
Yes, that's the whole fucking point. The clones
Especially
are
B1s.
Yes, the droids are quantity, but the clones are quality, Molly. That's the difference.
Oh my god.
No, but they're like sentient and stuff. You need to think about their feelings.
It's almost like the disposable people are disposable.
I like how they like admit that it's done for comedic quality, but then also they're like, "Oh, we need to have a discussion about this." It's like, no, we really don't. Like, this is the least interesting thing to discuss, and you're choosing. I mean, given you're picking at a pretty like addled corpse here with Filoni's Clone Wars. There's not much to discuss because it's pretty straightforward bullshit. But you know, pick something a little bit more interesting than just something you made up in your head.
Right. Grievous, what do you think about Mace Windu?
I think
The only black Jedi I've ever run into is a bitch-ass pussy who crushed my lungs, so I have a bit of a stereotype.
Rick says, since this is boring to break it, I just saw a few minutes of Knights of Guinevere, and yeah, Ant has no idea what he's talking about, comparing that to Oot and, oh god, Rick, you need to make a video on that. Fucking expose Ant over that shit. Anyways, keep going.
The part where he gets angry and kind of like shoves one of them out of a chair, and
he knocks his head off.
He knocks his head off, and Dooku is like, "Those are expensive."
I like that. The Dooku
doesn't even make sense because the B ones aren't even expensive. They're made for quantity.
Yeah, dude.
Emphasis on the titty.
Also, since I know for a fact Alex and Molly aren't gonna fucking talk about this, I swear to God, Grievous has been nerfed so hard, he's a bigger jobber than the fucking Brooklyn Brawler. You know what I'm saying, guys? Or fucking Barry Horowitz. Or fucking Pork Chop Cash. Yes, that's a real wrestler, Pork Chop Cash. Oh my god. Let's keep going.
Pump the brakes.
Yeah.
And I also like that he destroys a battle droid, and there's another one ready to take his place immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, played for comedy, because, I mean, they're droids. They're, like, kind of disposable, but I do think that's the crux of the story, is that we're seeing the way two generals treat their troops.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right, Grievous does not treat his
Has he eaten a pork chop in the ring? I don't know, Jacob. I don't know.
troops well. He opens fire on them at one point, and ultimately it's Anakin's decision to treat his clones as not expendable that saves the day.
Well,
Yeah.
what's the...
So
Are
good,
they...
finally.
For fuck's sakes. Oh.
Go ahead, Briscoe.
Is it... they're fucking... One side is droids, fuckhead.
Yeah, I know.
One side is fucking clones, and one side... Oh my god. Fucking idiot. Of course, you're gonna treat the ones that are fucking more human, Oh my god!
Briscoe's losing his mind over this shit.
Oh my god! Like, why do they make such a fucking big deal about this? It's fucking.
I don't know. I don't fucking know, bro.
Well, like, even if they were humans, they're fucking. General Grievous is a fucking villain.
Right.
He's not gonna fucking sit there and be like, oh, yeah, fucking, yeah, let's treat these fucking guys like fucking royalty here. I mean, fuck.
Kane, do you enjoy dying so much of cringe? Kane, Legacy of Kane, I don't know, man.
Or the actual goal.
I think John just died of cringe, too.
Yeah. He puts aside his ego, and he wins. Grievous does not put aside his ego, and he loses. So, yeah, pretty cut and dry on that lesson.
Yeah, this seems to be a pattern in these episodes.
Yeah. And, we also get to see at the end that Anakin is remorseful for the lives that he lost. Like, I do think that he learned a lesson, and I think it's interesting that the last scene is with a Kaminoan who says, well, your Jedi sure is interesting. Like, your master is interesting for a Jedi, and, like, he actually cares about his troopers. And so I think that, yeah, Anakin learns from Plo Koon and comes to respect the clones under his command a little more.
Before closing out, let's go over some of the random pieces of trivia from the episode. The Crumb Bomber, the Republic gunship with the Kawaki and Monkey Lizard illustration on its side, can be seen in the Resolute's hangar. The illustration has also appeared in Star Wars Rebels and Star Wars Resistance.
The four-legged power droid is called a plunk droid.
Exactly.
And sure enough, that's what it says as it shuffles about.
The look of the Clone Wars era Y-Wing bombers comes from the
Who
idea
cares?
that the Rebel Alliance Y-Wing
Nobody
was a chopped version of an older
Nobody
Rebel.
cares.
The design of the medical space station is reused in the Star Wars Rebels Season 2 episode Always True
No,
There Are.
Rick, there
You
wasn't.
can also find some of those facts on StarWars.com's episode guides, and they're currently doing a chronological rewatch on their website as well if you want to check that out. I'll put a link in the description of all the episodes listed out chronologically.
Hang on, let's look at the fucking articles on stars.com. Buckets list extra. 8 fun facts from Sinara's score. Who the fuck cares?
So it's listed out chronologically. But that's it for today. Next week we'll cover season 1, episode 4.
There's somebody interested enough to like actually get these fucking facts off of this shit.
Droid Malevolence if you want to watch along. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel,
Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for
Shit's
watching, and may
crackling.
the Force be with you.
Oh, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
The power to save.
Ring guys and Gangham.
Yeah, it's good. I'm getting him. Oh my god.
It's finally time to get rid of General Grievous's flagship. We watched Destroy Malevolence for our Clone
Make sure you
Wars
pronounce that
chronological
L.
rewatch, and now it's time to break it all down.
God, why does Molly's fucking hair keep changing video to video? Fuck, woman. Pick a hairstyle and stick with it.
Left General Grievous, he was in full retreat from the Republic forces in a ship with a broken weapon and disabled hyperdrive. Palpatine sends him a little help in the form of Padme, who thinks she is going on a diplomatic mission, only to find herself in the middle of the fight. She and C-3PO are pulled into the Malevolence, forcing Anakin to stop his attack. He and Obi-Wan board the enemy ship on a rescue mission, and while they're at it, they alter the navicomputer, setting it on a collision course with a nearby moon. Our heroes and Grievous all escape, but the Malevolence is destroyed.
The message of this episode is a plan is only as good as those who see it through. Based on what we see in this episode, I think that could be more simply stated as the plan isn't as important as the people executing it. Because the truth is, once Padme enters the equation, there is no plan.
Yeah, they're just all off kind of on their own mission at that point.
Yeah, like Padme's trying to save herself and then doesn't know at first that Obi-Wan and Anakin are coming, and like everyone keeps getting separated. And the whole episode has like a very improvisational feel, and we were laughing that it's even like aggressively comedic at times.
Yeah, General Grievous says hello there. They talk about spinning isn't flying.
Bruh, Alex, you're not wanting to talk about people being comedic. Like, come on, bro.
I think Padme makes a joke about Anakin playing with droids.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. And luckily, Padme isn't just your standard hostage. She's gotten so she immediately
God
gets
forbid.
out of harm's
I know.
She actually like just serve a simple purpose in the story. No.
I know.
way and is aware of the plan and starts to help.
Or I
Anakin.
guess she's at least aware of her own plan.
Yeah.
She's immediately a woman of action and
Right.
it's like, I'll do something to save myself. And then once Obi-Wan and Anakin come in, she's like, okay, we'll combine plans now. And, yeah, but something I did want to talk about, since we're talking about plans and the people executing them, is Palpatine. Because I think it's interesting that the medical station is mentioned, the medical station from the previous episode is mentioned as being very close to Naboo. So I'm wondering if Palpatine was like, okay, let's send the Malevolence to target that medical station, and in case that plan falls through, it's right next door to Naboo. So if Anakin is chasing down the Malevolence, that pet project that's always getting in my way, I can just quickly have Padme step in so that it'll maybe save my super weapon. It doesn't.
He's got backups on backups on backups.
Yeah, so many plans. Like, good for him. That's a man with a plan. So maybe Palpatine.
Fuck. So he's a big fuck up. He needs multiple plans.
Yeah, apparently. Yep. Way to go, bro.
Even though he's not even in the episode, is the true purveyor of this message.
Yeah.
Hang on, what was that text at the bottom there?
That's a man with a plan. So maybe Palpatine, even though he's not
Barely in the episode. Oh my god. He couldn't even go back and re-record this shit. Fuck, bro.
in the episode, is the true purveyor of this message.
Yeah.
Before closing out, let's go over some of the random pieces of trivia from the episode. Anakin's warship, the Resolute,
They hardly even talked about this one. What the fuck, bros?
stands out from other Venator-class Star Destroyers because it has red conning towers.
The original script had Padme and 3PO entering the battle on their way to help the medical center from the previous episode, but the story was changed to have Padme tricked into becoming Grievous's hostage.
The special
Padme looking like Millie Bobby Brown right there.
Yeah, you're right, John. Yeah.
droids in the hangar have reflective paint strips that resemble a firefighter's uniform.
The design of the railjet car draws inspiration from the Trade Federation NTT tanks from Episode 1.
You can also find some of those facts on StarWars.com's episode guides, and they're currently doing a chronological rewatch on their website as well if you want to check that out.
All right, whatever the fuck, bro. What's the next?
These two could fucking make reading erotica fucking boring.
Yeah.
They're reading the Kama Sutra. They're like, and then he bent her legs over her shoulders.
There's such charisma, there's charisma vacuums.
What's a bigger charisma vacuum? These two together, or whenever Ant had a J.A.I. Akub on?
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna say these two.
Yeah, those two were just like more cringe, I would say, because they kept trying to like have a personality and like make jokes, and it was just like only those two were laughing. These two are just like the nothing burger of streamers. They're just like
literally,
you know, you like can't even. I mean, you can obviously be mad at them for that aspect, but it's like you can't call their jokes fucking stupid because it's just more boring. It's like fucking Buzz Killington. It's just like you're just like instead of getting angry at them, you're just like,
They're not even like that old, like as a couple. Like they're not even like old people, and their fucking jokes are fucking goddamn lame.
Dude, I said this on like one of Melvin's streams or something where he was watching them, and I was just like, you know, imagine like you go on a dinner date. It's like a double date or whatever. Like maybe your wife knows Molly from work or something, and they're just like, oh, cool, we organized this double date here, and like 5 minutes into the dinner, you're probably just like, holy fuck, how do we get out of here? They're probably just like, hey guys, look at these glasses. They are very round. I mean, they could tip over or something.
It's like, be more interesting.
They can't be more interesting. That's the thing. I mean, fuck.
I know.
Is it because of like all the like? Can they just not be interesting because of like they'll like offend somebody if they fucking try to be interesting?
Could you imagine that though? It's like, we can't be interesting because then we'd offend people who aren't interesting like us. Why Padme though? I don't know, Rick. They're doing the Chris Stuckman. Yes, they are. When they read off those trivia, they're just being Chris Stuckman.
Oh man, that's another good question. Alex Damon and Chris Stuckman together, they might create like a singularity and sink the universe.
Oh no.
Shit.
Yeah. You mean season 5 Stranger Things, Millie Bobby Brown. That is true, John, yeah. Bro, get premium. I can't Irish whips because, as you said, I'm a broke boy.
Gotta get them watch hours so Irish whips can send you some money.
Yeah, yo, what up, Darth Angel? Darth Angel, wrong boys. Do we look like a fucking gay-ass boy band to you? Stuck in work side of pop by. Alright, thanks, Darth Angel. Anyway.
It's like it's sex-splaining time. No charisma, no charisma power.
Anyways.
6 episodes ago, we met Domino Squad. Now it's time to watch most of them die.
You guys may have met them, but we fucking didn't, because we're watching this show in the proper way in production order. Anyways.
We watched the episode Rookies for our Clone Wars chronological rewatch, and now it's time to break it all down.
Not far from Kamino, Domino Squad has been stationed on the Rishi moon, responsible for keeping the cloning facilities safe from surprise attacks.
Holy fuck,
With
did
an immediate
fucking do a line of coke before this one?
No, they're probably a bunch of fucking straight edges who won't do drugs.
Sounds like
Gear
she
shower,
popped up something.
Yeah.
droid landing pod delivers commando droids that quickly kill the commanding clone officer and infiltrate the base. Fives, Echo, Heavy, and Cut Up escape through a ventilation shaft, where Cut Up is eaten by a massive Rishi. heal. Meanwhile, Rex and Cody arrive on a routine inspection and meet up with the 3 survivors to lend a hand. They work together to retake the outpost, but Separatist forces are determined to keep the base so they can attack Camino. The clones rig the station to explode, which will alert Republic forces of the coming invasion, but the detonators fail. Heavy volunteers to stay behind, making a heroic last stand before manually destroying his former post. The Republic is alerted to the danger and forces the Separatists to retreat. Later, Fives and Echo are given medals for their service and invited to join the 501st Legion.
The message of this episode is the best confidence builder is experience. That's kind of an echo, pun intended, of Rex's line to Ahsoka in the Clone Wars movie. In my book, experience outranks everything.
So we know Domino Squad wasn't the most promising batch of clones after seeing the Clone Cadets episode.
Yeah, I mean, they had kind of a rough go of it in training, but they scraped through. But it does kind of make sense that their first station wouldn't be all that exciting. I mean, Heavy hates it there. But I've always liked the saying that the first step to becoming an expert at something is sucking at it. And so, yeah, they sucked at being clone cadets, and now they're getting the experience.
Alex knows a lot about sucking.
Anyways.
A little better and a little better. And I'd say that that is what this story is about, especially for Fives and Deco, who just have a rough go of it. I mean, they lose, like, all their friends.
Yeah. This episode is kind of tough to watch in chronological order because we just got to know these
clones. Losing all his friends, too.
Yeah.
And then we lose a bunch of them. 2 of them very unceremoniously get killed off, and we lose a third.
Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. Anyways.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, we went into this series saying that we've never watched it chronologically. We've always just watched it in release order. So yeah, it is different going through and getting to know them.
Why wouldn't you watch it once in whatever? I don't give a fuck.
Well, you know, that's part of Lucasfilm's incompetence because they didn't release it chronologically. So I can at least understand, like, if people are just like, well, I'm just going to watch it in the order that's on the, you know, the stream order or whatnot. But
No, John, it genuinely is Filoni's fault for this because he didn't fucking write the episodes that fleshed out Domino Squad, like the before and after. Like, there's an episode that takes place before this, and then there's one that takes place after this episode. He didn't fucking write it that way. So no, it is Filoni's fault that Domino Squad's deaths aren't impactful. It genuinely is. Molly Damon wanted Will and Mike to be together. Yeah, probably. Deciding to either join the stream or keep playing Defiance Remastered. Hard choice between fun or joining the Ease to make sure Misery isn't alone with the boys. It don't fucking matter, Rick. We're all fucking miserable at the end of the day. Just me or the audio as static. I don't know. Are you guys hearing any static from me?
On the on the Sex Planes end, I think is what he's talking about, and I have gotten that a little bit, like, where it's like weird. Their audio is kind of like chopping up or staticking.
Yeah, the Sex Planes of bad audio. Anyways, why do they keep making tidbits most people don't give a shit about? I don't fucking
Had
know.
that runtime, baby.
Yeah.
First, and then being like, oh, well, Cut Up's just dead. Like, Heavy is the only one that gets an actual send-off, I would say, and it's a good one. Like, he gets a last stand, he has that awesome take no prisoners line, so all that stuff was good. But yeah, it's a different experience watching it chronologically. I mean, I think that the message is conveyed pretty well.
Yeah.
I was excited to watch this episode just because it's one that I remember when I think of Clone Wars. It's one of the first ones, like that image of Heavy with his huge blaster cannon. Like, that just pops into my head immediately. So, yeah, it still holds up. Closing out, let's go over some.
Really interesting there, Alex.
Yeah, good shit right here, Alex. Real glad we have you on hand to explain all of this.
Of the random pieces of trivia from the episode, CT327's identifying number uses the very common digits 327, numbers that appear consistently throughout the Star Wars saga.
The handprint Rex puts on Echo's armor
What?
was meant to make him easy to distinguish between Heavy and Fives. This is similar to the bloody handprint left on Finn's helmet in The Force Awakens.
Oh, they did not plan Force Awakens all the way back when they made this shit. Shut the fuck up.
A bloody handprint is not that specific to, like, that was in a number of other things, like...
Fucking Trent from fucking Total Drama, he had a bloody handprint on his shirt. Oh, that's a fucking series we ought to review for the channel. This isn't review or analysis, it's just dribble and short attention tangents. Yeah, pretty much, Rick.
Holographic host of the music broadcast mentions the mud jumpers of the 224th slugging it out on Mimban. That, of course, references the muddy, war-torn planet we get to see on the big screen in Solo: A Star Wars Story.
The original premise for the Star Wars Rebels Season 3 episode Double Agent Droid.
Also, again, more EU erasure, because if Sexplained were a true fan, he'd mention that Mimban debuted in Splinter of the Mind's Eye, the very first EU novel, but no, he don't want to do that. Is he a Disney shill?
Had Wedge and AP5 revisit the rebuilt Mystery Outpost, but...
What, Briscoe?
Probably never even read that book anyways.
Yeah.
That was changed to Killen Station.
You can also find some of those facts on StarWars.com's episode guides, and they're currently doing a chronological rewatch on their website as well if you want to check that out. I'll put a link in the description of all the episodes listed out chronologically, but that...
Alright, next fucking episode. What is it? At last, some hats catch up on my eggs. Gotta make a call first before watching the Sexplains.
R2-D2's gone missing, and we may never see him again in a Star Wars story ever. What are we gonna do? We watched Downfall.
One more shirt. Fuck.
Clone Wars chronological rewatch, and now it's time to break it all down.
As the episode opens, Anakin lures General Grievous into a trap. The Separatist fleet is destroyed, but Grievous escapes, damaging Anakin's starfighter. He is rescued, but R2-D2 is not, which becomes a matter...
What, Briscoe?
I said General Grievous escapes. What a surprise.
What a surprise. They can't act for shit. Yeah, Jacob, they can't act for shit.
...of concern since his memory has never been...
You know, I
wiped.
get that you can't kill
takes
Grievous, but you could have had him be captured for an arc or something. Be like, oh, we won some victories with him out of the picture. Or like he kills some Jedi whenever he escapes or something to make it consequential. Also, this is a great pause phase.
That would require talented writing, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, like something consequential can still happen even if you can't kill the character.
And a replacement droid, R3,
Have him have a brother,
S6.
Commander Annoyed.
To search for the missing droid, but instead they find a salvaging ship. The owner allows them to search his supply for R2, but they are hindered by R3's constant mishaps, which include activating assassin droids. The Jedi leave, but it's revealed that R2 was on board and is now on his way to the Separatists. The Republic discovers Grievous has a listening post nearby, so Anakin takes R3 to scout ahead. But again, the droid only alerts the enemy to his presence. He is saved by Ahsoka and Rex.
What, Briscoe?
What the fuck was Ahsoka wearing there?
Oh, her fetish gear that Filoni put her in.
In the twilight, and he hopes that R2-D2 is still out there.
The moral of this episode is trust in your friends, and they'll have reason to trust in you. And I thought that kind of worked well with a Jen Erso line where she tells
Oh,
Cassian
shut up!
Ways, so kind of a recurring theme in Star Wars. Although, I don't really think that this...
hang on. Irish Whip says Clone Wars Ahsoka... Bruh. Should we put Irish Whips and Arms Drags on a watch list, y'all?
Oh, no, if you're a kid as well. That's like me whenever I'm 8 saying Sailor Mars was hot when I'm coming home after school.
Oh my god, Irish Whips, you better not still be thinking about this right now. God damn it, more Disney shit. Exactly, Jacob.
The message was communicated very clearly at all
Yeah,
in this episode.
This episode was kind of rough and just kind of all over the place. But yeah, I agree.
Oh shit! We're getting some criticism of this episode. Here we go. Felonies. I mean, Filoni drew her that way. That is correct.
Alex looks worried.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, Irish Whips. Even like whenever I was a kid watching this, it's like 2008. Yeah, I'm still a kid, so it's like, or at least a teenager. I never thought that chick was hot.
Yeah, sorry, Irish Whip.
It's a weird animation style, and it's fucking flat.
Like
now, I thought Ayla
that
Sakura was
particular
hot.
Message was a little confusing.
But I thought that whenever I saw fucking Revenge of the Sith. And my only scene of her was just getting shot. But, it was still like, well, that chick who just died was pretty hot.
Yeah, I bet you wish it was you shooting your shot, wasn't it, Don?
She looked
like, you fools, don't shoot her boobs.
John didn't like his orange. Yeah.
It's orange. Because Ahsoka's orange. I was like,
God damn it, Jacob! Type her instead of his. Fucking hell, Jacob.
Overall, I think it's about.
Look, I think Rosario Dawson could be hot, even in her fucking orange makeup, but Filoni put her in a trash bag, so I'll never get to know.
A trash bag. Anyways.
He's like, ew, she has these big boobies. Gross. Anyway. Put her in a burlap sack. Ugh.
Anyways.
Specifically Anakin's trust in R2, who, I mean, we've been talking about droids and whether or not they're sentient. So, I mean,
it doesn't matter.
Possibly sentient beings we're talking about, and Obi-Wan just goes along and says, he's just a droid.
You like audibly gawked at that. You were like, what?
I was like, you lost R4P1.
I like this. This is getting on like Emmeline territory here.
Oh, jeez.
7.
Yeah, we were joking like when he sees him again in A New Hope, and he's like, can't seem to
personalities.
remember any droids. Maybe he was just hoping that R2 didn't recognize
Alex looks like
him.
a scrawny Rob Gronkowski here.
I'm like, oh, sorry, I wanted to leave you for dead and all.
Yeah.
But yeah, it feels like they were more going for, I don't know, Anakin needing to learn how to trust in someone besides R2. I mean, we know that this wouldn't have worked based on the episode we'll cover next week, so I won't get into spoilers.
Oh, just spoil it, Alex. The shit show anyway.
This episode that's years and years old, but it seems like he should have been learning to trust in R3 and giving that droid a chance. And he's like, oh, he's a little rough around the edges and he's new and he's having some mishaps, but Anakin or Ahsoka keeps saying, give him a chance, and he never does. And he doesn't really learn anything.
Alex's ear really...
I always say that a lot of these messages just kind of give Anakin a pass, and that he's a little bratty because he's gonna get his way pretty much either way.
Yeah.
Well, that and Anakin is actually kind of in the right for not giving this droid a chance, but whatever. I would have been arrested for my... Oh my god, Irish Whips, come on!
Irish Whips, why?
Why?
Pick a hotter character, first of all. Second of all.
Filoni's allergic to adult boobs.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Hello there. He doesn't put...
Well, I mean, have you seen his fucking wife?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Does she have none?
No, she's just a fucking... Looks like a nasty fucking... broad. I don't know. She's fucking not pleasant to look at all.
His trust in R3, and I guess R3 has no reason to put his trust in Anakin. So maybe that's the lesson: is that no one learned anything, but
I traveled to Nosgoth to come to this.
Yeah,
trusted each other than they would have. But I read that the original moral for this episode was friends are hard to find, difficult to leave, and impossible to forget. And that makes so much more sense. Like, that's exactly what's going on with Anakin.
Yeah.
I don't know why they changed it.
Maybe it's too long.
Because it's like, yeah, Anakin has a friend in R2. He's impossible to forget, hard to like he's trying to find R2 because he refuses to give up on him.
Mhm.
I guess it is a little long, but I'm just like, the two morals, they don't really say the same thing.
Yeah.
Just try to make that one a little shorter.
Yeah. And also Anakin he doesn't like losing people,
Right.
especially people or droids who are close to him. So
Yeah.
he's very protective.
And that's kind of an overarching theme of the whole series, is how Anakin's attachments affect galactic history.
Mhm.
But yeah, he puts the entire fleet at risk because he's never wiped R2, which does make R2 a better droid, but yeah, like he has put the entire Republic in jeopardy
Yeah, I mean,
because of this attachment.
That I do
But it's
think
end up-
Obi-Wan
but it
had
ends up
reason
being
to be upset with
worthless.
him.
But it ends up being worthless because at the end of Revenge of the Sith, R2 and C-3PO get mind-walked off Anakin.
Yeah, Filoni's wife looks like Fred's mom. Oh god.
And when he found out that R2's never been wiped because he's got all these plans and all of this information, and if the Separatists get a hold of that, that's no good.
Yeah.
That's
This is just,
no
I don't know, this is
good.
probably my least favorite episode.
Thank you very much,
It looked rough
Molly.
animation-wise, and I just feel like the message wasn't very clear, but...
Yeah.
Before closing out, let's go over some of the random pieces of trivia from the episode. Downfall of a Droid was the second Clone Wars episode produced. The first episode wound up as part of the movie, so the animation in this episode is notably rougher than the rest of the season.
It's rough. The entire fucking season is rough in the animation department, you fucktard.
Yeah, it's really stiff and like non-detailed.
Plan was for Downfall of a Droid to be earlier chronologically as well, and Ahsoka's lying would explain Anakin's hesitance about her skills in Shadow of Malevolence.
A holographic display shows Arabesh, which reads ATTE rules and lead speak. Additional text underneath reads, "Take that, Grievous." You can also find those facts on StarWars.com's episode guides, and they're currently doing a chronological rewatch on their website as well, if you want to check that out. I'll put a link in the description with all the episodes listed out chronologically.
Alright, enough of that fucking shit! Alright, what's the next fucking episode here?
Oh my god, how many?
Wardrobe.
R2-D2 is still missing, but Anakin is determined to find him. We watched Duel of the Droids for our Clone Wars chronological rewatch, and now it's time to break it all down.
After being captured by Separatists last week, R2-D2 is taken to General Grievous at a secret listening post and is able to transmit its location to the Republic before he is dismantled. Anakin, Ahsoka, Rex, the replacement droid R3-S6, and a handful of clones
replacement droid.
take the post to destroy it, but Anakin takes it upon himself to rescue his droid. He is successful, but in his absence, General Grievous kills most of the clones, forcing Ahsoka to engage him. Rex plants the explosives, and all of our heroes meet back up at the Twilight to escape. R2 has to open the hangar door, and R3, who has actually been a spy this whole time, fights him on a perilous bridge. R2 sets the traitor on fire and lets him fall over the edge, where his head is knocked off. Anakin recovers his droid, and they all escape.
The theme of this episode is, you hold on to friends by keeping your heart a little softer than your head.
Unless you're a baby, and then you'll have a soft head either way.
So yeah, this is mostly about Anakin, and he's following his heart by trying to rescue R2.
As
usual. What was that, Briscoe?
Oh, she's just so fucking cringy, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I would not drink this mortal's blood, even if my fate depended on it.
Rick is going full emo in this episode, y'all.
Right. And instead, he should be following his head or the orders of Obi-Wan. That would be the smart thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is, I guess, putting his squad in danger because he doesn't want to give up on R2. He has attachments to R2, so, in his absence,
squad up, y'all.
General Grievous attacks the clones and Ahsoka, and he actually gets to be a little scary. He wipes out most of the clones.
Yeah. And, like,
Does
this
he?
whole episode
Was
and
he?
the moral is, like, completely the opposite of the normal way of the Jedi.
Yeah. I mean, they're all about, like, there is no emotion. And don't follow your heart.
Yeah.
I think Anakin would disagree, but
Yeah, this
Well,
is
no, Anakin would
interesting.
mostly agree. He goes against the Jedi code sometimes.
Yeah.
But he doesn't mean that he fucking throws out the code and just acts emotionally all the time.
Oh my god. Holy fucking shit. I cannot believe it. We have found people that are bigger stupids than me. Alex, Molly, you shame this, your fellow stupids. Shame. Shame.
And Backseat
Shame.
is scared off the
Shame.
Quagger Jack account by making these insensitive jokes about his idol.
What are you talking about? Here, I'm right here, John. What are you talking about? I'm right here. I sometimes on my account, I sometimes am not on my account. What do you want?
Ah, it was an alt by Backseater.
No, it was my account. You have to trust me. Okay, yeah, okay, I admit it. Backseater runs my account. You fucking idiot! You're not supposed to fucking tell them that!
Exposed.
Hashtag exposed.
Why?
Ant's gonna make a video with a thumbnail of his little stupid avatar going, oh.
Why, Quagger Jack? Why? Why?
Do not remind me of Ant. I'm still pissed off at that comment I just posted.
Oh my god, yeah. Rick, you should really make a YouTube video about that. It'd be fucking funny as fuck, bro.
We'll see.
Anyway.
How they would say, obviously, don't form attachments to your droids and then run off and try to rescue them, leaving your squad to get killed.
Yeah.
It's
Anakin,
like
you put too much information in that droid.
Yeah.
They even
Also-
mentioning that part of it, that's a pretty crucial part of the actual story, is that, like, they had a bunch of fucking plans in R2 that they weren't supposed to keep in there.
I know.
Well, why does Alex like have like a little piece of like skin or something hanging off at the tip of his ear?
What?
Oh my god.
His ear?
Yeah, look at it, his fucking ear. It's like it's got like extra fucking skin fucking.
Oh, are you referring to the fact that it's like attached instead of like a separate little...
I don't know what the fuck's going on with his ear. It's like a fucking mutant ear.
Hashtag Eargate.
Like, what the fuck is that thing? Like, it doesn't look normal.
What's wrong with your ear?
He's looking down right now. He's like, "Oh, Jesus!"
Like,
Comments making fun
like
of me.
even when Backseater moves, like zooms it further out, you can still notice that little fucking shiny fucking piece.
Yeah.
Or growing up, I guess I always saw the Jedi as like this incorruptible order, and they were always right no matter what. And the more I am like growing up, I'm like, they're not all.
Wait, you're not grown up yet?
At least not.
Yeah. The more he's growing up, now he thinks the exact opposite extreme, where he's like, they are always wrong, and they're always bad, and fuck the Jedi. The Sith are actually the greatest.
How much more growing up does he have to do?
Once he reaches 60, I think he'll actually have like a thought of his own, maybe.
Until he's 90.
Yeah, then he'll be like 90. He'll be like, yeah, you really had to grow up. Now rewatching Clone Wars in 2098.
Yeah.
The Jedi as a whole.
Wait, this sounds familiar. What is this soundtrack?
It's from Bully, John.
Oh yeah, I knew I had played this game. I was
Will
like,
you bully me? Will you bully me?
That's an awesome game.
How dare they?
Kind of
Fucking
speaks
Rockstar
to,
never
I don't
making
know,
a sequel.
Religion in general, where it's like spiritual.
Come on,
people
it's right there. You
are
can just
one
make
thing,
a college thing, anyways.
but a whole religion can often be very corrupted and just focused on the wrong things. Because I don't know, like you grow up and you see Obi-Wan and Yoda, and like,
This coming from the people. This coming from the people who were okay with the fact that they wanted people to be canceled for canceling the Acolyte.
Yeah.
Was like,
what is wrong that they're focusing on? That's what I don't understand. Like, he's like, oh, they're focused on the wrong, like, fuck that they're celibate or some shit. He's like, got a problem with that.
Yep.
I mean, the celibacy is a lame rule. It's necessary, Irish whips.
Well, like, yeah, it doesn't make them like evil or wrong. That's just like a choice, and it is a choice at the end of the day to like continue your Jedi studies and shit.
Right.
I mean, they gave Kiara Mundi to go to basically have many kids as possible because he's died.
Hell yeah, brother.
Irish Whips is just like, well, I want to be a Jedi, but I also want to bang Ahsoka. Anyways.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Examples of what the Jedi should be.
Mm-hmm.
But then you see all the rules that the Order itself had to follow, and it's like, I don't know about this.
Yeah. To go back to people following their hearts, Ahsoka also kind of like follows her heart and wants to protect the clones. So she goes and
maybe
faces
controversial,
Grievous
but this is
alone.
the one bit of localization that I will allow is like whenever what was I playing? Oh fuck. God, I can't remember the name of it now. The name
I allow it, but I can't remember it.
The game Backseat, or the one that you kept recommending from 2000.
Ace Attorney.
No. Legend of Dragoon.
Legend of Dragoon. Yeah.
Yeah, when the one chick in that, she was like, oh, I'm only 18, and I was like, oh, thank God it's 18. Because the Japanese are always making shit 16 instead of 18, and then you were like, oh, that was a dub thing, like, or it's actually 16 in the original, and I was just like, fucking hell, Japan.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know what? This is the one bit of localization I'll allow. Just fucking age up the characters to be appropriate ages.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same with like. A lot of shit. I've been
in anime all the time. It happens.
Yeah,
I'm always just like fucking age them up 2 years, please.
I've been rewatching Robotech, and even in the American one, there's an episode called Sweet 16 or some shit, and the character turns like 16, and yeah.
And it's like that's like a cultural thing because the Japanese, they're totally like perving out to that shit, but to them they're like, oh, that is the age of consent. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
and then, like the Americans are like, that's some sick shit, bro.
Yeah.
And yet they allow cuties to be a film.
Yeah, well, I mean, Americans are just a lot more like subtle about their fucking creepiness. Like
Yeah.
the Japanese, at least I'm like, well, you know what? If you're gonna be a pervy old Japanese man, at least you're honest about it.
Yeah. Also, straight up, fucking speaking of purry shit, Chris Wright is still ass mad over the jokes I made all them years ago. We all know the jokes I'm talking about.
We all know.
We all know. Fucking hell, just let it go, Chris Wright. Shit.
which is a big no-no.
Yeah, I mean, I think her head would say, no, don't do that. But her heart said, I have to save Rex. And even Anakin says, well, that was foolish. And she's like, it seemed like a good idea at the
but
time.
foolish.
But I'm also...
Irish Whips is ordering a flight to Japan now because of us. God damn it, Irish Whips.
Irish Whips, I should be clear, I'm talking about drawings mostly. Like, you can't actually get with... Anyways.
Procreation is the will of the Force. God damn it, Irish
Jesus
Whips.
Christ. I think he's drinking Irish whiskey tonight, letting all this shit out.
Yeah.
Anakin didn't really give her much choice.
Yeah.
But it is cool to see Ahsoka kind of... We have two characters and
No, it's not really
embodying
cool
the
to
same.
see Ahsoka do anything.
Yeah.
No, Ahsoka's lame and gay.
Lame and gay. It's what all the shills want her to be. Anyways, they want her to be gay too. They want to be lame and gay. She's already lame, so
You know,
make her
they're
gay.
all about like, oh, if you're in a position of power, you can't possibly get with your employee or whatever. It's like, oh, but they want fucking Ahsoka to be banging fucking Satine, even though she's her master. That's an awful, strange contradiction. Of course, they're fine with toxic relationships if it suits their fucking alphabet shit, because they want Shin Hati to get with Sabine as well, even though the first time they met, she tried to kill her. They're like, well, lesbians are always beating each other. That's perfectly normal.
People wanted that?
Oh, yeah. Haven't you ever heard of the Wolf Wren, I think it's called? I don't know why it's called that, but it's always like, I remember that Annabelle chick that blocked me. She was like, #1 Wolf Wren agenda. I'm just like, oh my God.
Raylos.
Well, Raylos, yeah, at least they're both of age, but but also it's like fucking toxic as fuck because it's like, yeah, they spend the whole trilogy trying to kill each other, and they're like, oh, they should totally get together. It's like, doesn't make any fucking sense.
Right.
Should be like stabbing each other with their lightsabers while they're fucking.
Yeah. Oh my god. Anyways.
Yeah.
And again, Ahsoka, throughout this episode and the one before it, follows her heart by wanting to trust R3. And like, she wants to give him a chance, and she wants him to be a good droid. Of course, she winds up betrayed by that.
Yeah.
But
he's a traitor droid, and he gets what's coming to him.
Yeah, we were like,
Oh,
God,
you
R2,
mean to tell me that nobody in the episode, when they saw the droid fucking up, they were like, okay, something is definitely wrong here.
Yeah. Nope, they're all just a bunch of dumbasses.
Like, if you replaced R2 and R3 in that scene with people, it would be like a straight up murder scene.
Yeah, it's gruesome. He sets him on fire, and then he just like lets him go.
They're like attached, and he like saws off the thing, and he just like falls, and then he like hits a ship and just like bursts into pieces.
Yeah, it was. I was like, this is a little much for an animated show, but
he doesn't have any fucking nerves, so he doesn't feel the pains. So it doesn't really matter how gruesome his death is. He's gonna feel the same shit.
R2D2 about that life, y'all. Yeah, thug life, y'all.
No one cares. No one cares that you think the Clanker's death was gruesome, Clanker.
Yeah. Yeah, besides, Alex, I thought you hated AI. You should be happy a droid's fucking dying and shit.
Well, this was before he was told that talking point, Backseater.
Let's keep going here.
He didn't get his programming for that yet.
The stupid one. See, he's stupid, right? It's exactly.
Chris, right?
R2's just been a complete badass the past 2 episodes.
Ooh.
Like, he is going out and he's like, I could take on the Separatists. He even takes off his own restraining bolt in the previous episode by just like shimmying
Shut up,
next to
bitch.
the wall and just like knocking it off. Like, he did that, and I was like,
so resourceful.
Okay.
I think at the start of
I
Duel of the
see
Droids,
you.
it says something like, R2 is in danger. He's being taken to the Separatists, straight to General Grievous, and you were like, let him. Like, good. End of the war. R2
What? You think R2 is gonna kill everybody because he's a little sassy? Oh my god.
Shut up, bitch!
This is like whenever like some bitch is like, bitching to some dude, and they're just like, oh, I hope you bring her into, she'll kick your ass. It's just like, oh, what? Because she can stare at someone? Wow, real tough.
Wow.
You find a way.
Before closing out, let's go over some of the random pieces of trivia from the episode.
Oh, look
Though
at the
it's not mentioned
graphics
by
there.
name,
It's so fucking. His finger looks like a PS2
R2 could probably
character.
kill Grievous.
Hang on.
You find a way.
Oh, jeez.
He's
Republic Commando had better graphics than a TV show, and for the this was a whole thing in games. Like, pre-rendered cutscenes should look better than actual gameplay, and yet this show somehow looks like shit, and then still gets compliments.
Objection. Objection, John. Can you see Rex is pointing at you for that?
Yeah, he's doing a total Wojak meme right there. Yeah.
Whoa,
shit.
I'm so stressed out that I gotta. You know what, Tifa? I'm Pedroing again. I'm stressing out. I'm stressing out. Oh, jeez.
By the way, John, I know you're starting Resident Evil, but what are you gonna play? You gonna play Justice for alongside that?
Not alongside, because I'll probably try and rocket through Requiem here. But
oh, come on, John. They're both fucking Capcom games.
I
It
think
could
it's like
work.
a 20 to 25 hour platinum. Well, it's mainly just that your skills get rusty when you're switching between games. So if I want to get the plat on Requiem and do Insanity and shit, then I'm probably gonna have to do it straight through.
Anyways.
Before closing out, let's go over some of the random pieces of trivia from the episode. Though it's not mentioned by name, the listening station is in the atmosphere of Rusan, an important planet from Legends where Darth Bane devastated both Jedi and Sith forces.
R3S6's gold and black color scheme is based on Dave Filoni's hometown favorites, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
No,
that's
that's not even the same shade. That's a pale fucking yellow. That looks not. Bring up a picture of the Pittsburgh Steelers uniforms. It does not look anything like that fucking yellow.
Hold up, John. I got it right here.
I find it hard to believe that Filoni likes sports of any kind.
Filoni would be like, I like to watch the Steelers because they have the tight uniforms and their asses. Like, that's black and gold. His was like pale yellow.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Yeah, even that song is fucking retarded. I can't stand Wiz Khalifa because it's like, it's not even yellow, it's gold is what we're supposed to have.
As the last vampire of Nosgoth, seeing these modern humans be this stupid irritates me.
Steelers are mustard yellow. Yeah.
Nah.
They got they got the same color scheme as the Ronin from Saints Row 2. Remember, John?
Ooh, Saints Row 2. It's been a long time since I played that. Obviously, I remember the shit mission, but
yeah, the shit mission. Yeah. Hang on.
Mission.
Hang on. Here we go. Hang on. Hold up.
Hang on.
All right, guys. Here they are.
Black and gold.
These guys right here.
Oh yeah.
That's more close to this R3 shit.
Yeah. Damn, these guys look so fire. But anyways. All right, guys. We got to keep going with this. All right. I was hoping we get through all of season 1, but we'll tell you what. We'll just get through the first 10 episodes. This is episode 7. It's just 3 more to go, folks. Then we'll call it a night.
They don't say.
Ooh, nice.
Because Anakin and General Grievous first meet on screen in Revenge of the Sith, this episode is the first time the writers of the animated series had to creatively ensure that the two characters never interact.
You can also find those facts on StarWars.com's episode
What?
guide, and they're currently doing
They totally interact.
Yeah, they straight up interact in this episode, yes.
Wouldn't that make it a retcon?
Website as well if you want to check that
They're
out.
trying to act like he cleverly didn't retcon it when he absolutely did. Oh my god. I can't even believe he's trying to make that
cleverly
case.
do it.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, they're trying to make Filoni out to be, like, clever, and it's like, he's 100% just contradicting the movies. He's not trying to be clever at all.
We've seen Ahsoka, Josh. I think we pretty much get it.
They're twisting themselves in pretzels, trying to make him into, like, oh, gee, he totally respects Lucas, because he's his apprentice and shit. Oh. It's like, is Filoni gonna be fucking 80 years old in that cowboy hat, just like completely? Because he started to turn gray already. He's just gonna be like, yeah, I'm George Lucas's apprentice. I have fucking cancer and I'm dying, but I'll maintain the lie still.
Oh god.
The image is actually funny when you think about it.
Yeah.
Description of all the episodes listed out chronologically.
All right, Nat.
I'm only in a cowboy hat because of Brokeback Mountain.
Oh god.
Take your food from blah to bold.
Right, I'm getting a
It's not
refill
mayo.
for this
It's
one.
Miracle
We gotta
Whip.
reload. We gotta reload for the final 3, baby.
Go, baby.
So glad I wanted to share this misery. It's me.
Padme has been captured by the Separatists, and Jar Jar
Holly
Binks is her only hope of rescue. Oh boy. We watched Bomb Bad Jedi for our clone.
I wish we fought on Grievous on Battle of Geonosia animated. What? Irish whips? What?
Why does Molly have a receding hairline?
I don't fucking know. She really is just like Emmeline, if that's the case.
Wars chronological rewatch, so now it's time.
Bad look.
Yeah.
Time to break it all down.
Padme, C-3PO, and Jar Jar travel to the Outer Rim planet Rhodia without a clone trooper escort on a diplomatic mission to meet her uncle Ono.
Of course, it's not her real uncle, just a fond nickname for the Rhodian senator Anaconda Farr, who you might recognize from his.
What?
Do you not see what she was wearing?
Well, hang on, I missed it.
Trooper escort on a diplomatic mission.
It's Froken, guys! Look
You
at that.
understand the correlation to real life that is now.
Yeah. Oh, wish we got. Grievous was at the Battle of Geonosis, but we never got the cutscene. I'm pretty sure, like, he didn't fight anyone there, though, Irish Whips. But anyways.
Meet her uncle, Ono.
Of course, it's not her real uncle, just a fond nickname for the Rhodian senator Anaconda Farr, who you might recognize from his very brief appearance in Attack of the Clones.
Anaconda
Unfortunately,
don't
the
want
Republic
no
hasn't been very
fun.
helpful to the Rhodians, so Farr reveals that he has joined the Separatists and imprisons Padme. Jar Jar
What do you
puts on a set of
expect from a
Jedi
guy
robes
named
as a
Ono?
disguise so he can mount a rescue while 3PO signals the clones.
That's a funny little exchange when he discovers the robes and asks who they could belong to. 3PO obviously knows they're Anakin's, but for once keeps his mouth shut. In Legends, Captain Panaka leaks their secret wedding to Palpatine, and that's still a possibility in canon. But I could also see Jar Jar's little adventure here helping people start to connect the dots between Anakin and Padme.
When Senator Farr realizes Newt Gunray plans to execute Padme, he begins to have a change of heart. Jar Jar saves her from the droid firing line with the help of a new aquatic friend, and Anaconda turns on Gunray just as the clones arrive to arrest him, mistaking Jar Jar as one of their generals.
The message of this episode is that heroes are made by the times, and I think that's kind of trying to say that heroes do the best with what they're given. Like, Jar Jar didn't specifically choose to be a hero. He just knew that he was the only one available to save Padme, so he knew that he had to do it.
Right.
Kind of like the Gandalf line, we don't get to choose the times that we live in, we only get to choose what to do with the time that's given to us.
So Padme has a line in this episode that is.
Oh, John!
Forget that our most
They're
important
referencing
allies are
Lord
not
of the
always
Rings.
the
Gotta
most
get a load of this
powerful,
shit.
which we both agreed kind of would have been
probably
maybe a better
he probably
theme
heard
for this
that. It's now making
episode,
the
or
drink
one that
faster.
made
There
more
he is.
sense.
Yeah.
You gotta go back. Hang on, she brought up Gandalf
knew
right
that
here.
he was the only one available to save
Yes,
Padme, so he knew that he had to do it.
Right.
Kind of like the Gandalf line, we don't get to choose the times that we live in, we only get to choose what to do with the time that's given to us.
So Padme has a line in this
That's
episode
not the
that
line
is
at all.
too often.
Like, I don't know the exact quote, but I know that that's like not it at all.
Yeah, straight up.
We forget that our most important allies are not always the most powerful, which we both agreed kind of would have been.
So
maybe
what
a better theme
context
for
are they
this
bringing up
episode,
to
or
us there?
Because they saw the episode where Padme, Jar Jar, and
They're
R2 went
generals.
to this guy.
The message of this
Because this is the message of the episode. Heroes are made by the times.
The New York Times?
Do you ever get the feeling Dave didn't really know what he was saying and just put random shit on the screen?
Yeah, it's just whatever he got in the fortune cookie that week. Yeah.
I can't imagine. All right, next fortune cookie.
So does
You'll
the
have sex with Ahsoka.
heroes are made by the times, and I think that's kind of trying to say that heroes do the best with what they're
They
given.
meant
Like
Times
Jar Jar
Magazine, you. What the fuck, Irish Whips? Magazine.
specifically
just
choose to be
find
a
it
hero.
fucking hilarious, like Dave Filoni just sitting there like breaking open fortune cookies and
Oh my God.
getting all these quotes, and then Alex sitting here trying to like fucking dissect.
I'm gonna see if I can make that fucking image in Chat GPT. Let me see here. But anyways.
So he just knew that he was the only one available to save Padme, so he knew that he had to do it.
Right.
Kind of like the Gandalf line, we don't get to choose the times that we live in, we only get to choose what to do with the time that's given to us.
So Padme has a line.
Gandalf was already fighting in a war for who knows how long. Jar Jar was just a clumsy idiot that got lucky.
Yeah.
In this episode that is. Too often we forget that our most important allies are not always the most powerful, which we both agreed kind of would have been maybe a better theme for this episode, or one that made a little more sense.
Yeah, I figured that, I mean, that immediately was like, well, that sounds exactly like what this episode is trying to say, but I guess that's just too much text. for
Okay,
the blue
so
on
the
my
actual
screen.
quote, he goes, Frodo's like, I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened. And Gandalf goes, So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. There are other forces at work in this world, Frodo. Oh, he's cutting out the spiritual aspect. Of course. Besides the will of evil, Bilbo was meant to find the ring, in which case you were also meant to have it, and that is an encouraging thought. And then... Oh my gosh. And then he remembers which way to go because he's, remembering kind of like it's his set path as well. So it has nothing to fucking do with what they were talking about.
Fucking idiots.
They took something extremely out of context and just basically did the equivalent of a Twitch clip out of a stream on Gandalf there.
You shall not contradict me.
Yeah.
It's like, you shall not take me out of context, bitches.
But yeah, this is all about having kind of unexpected friends save the day. Jar Jar being the central figure where everyone...
Oh yeah, Jar Jar is like
episode...
Gollum, you stupid fuck. Jar Jar's like, Misa be the Sith Lord. Misa, bite your finger off, Anakin. Ah. It's like, Jar Jar, you don't even have teeth, really. Oh wait, yes, you do.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this dumb shirt she's wearing?
Actually, a Star Wars explained.
Oh, she bought her own merch to try and drive up the algorithm there.
Oh my god, guys, I got it, I fucking got it here. Hang on, look at this shit. Hang on, hold up. Where the fuck? Okay, there it is. Look at this. There's Dave Filoni coming up with the fucking message in each episode.
You're making Filoni look more masculine than he actually is.
I know.
He looks like a normal dude in a cowboy hat here, rather than a fucking, American flag.
Yes.
Needs more gay.
Yeah, it needs more game, and fucking I'll settle for this shit.
You guys ever go to Texas Roadhouse as a kid before all the peanut allergy fucks got to it?
Yeah.
Where they would just have barrels of peanuts in the lobby and there'd be shells all over the fucking place. And it was like, you know what, if you got an allergy to this shit, you could piss off.
Piss off. Fucking bounce. Anyways.
So it's like, oh, well, we've got Jar Jar here, so that's great.
Yeah.
And yet he pulls through.
Yeah. It reminded me a lot of the Ewoks in Return of the Jedi. Like, they end up on this planet with these carnivorous teddy bears, basically. And at first they're like, oh, you guys can't help us. And they end up helping them a lot.
Yeah, they saved the day. So yeah, it is exactly that. I hadn't made that connection.
Exactly like that, yeah. Except not at all, and fucking retarded version of that. All right.
How pathetic are these mortals to say that?
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
I already used that clip early in the stream. Eric's gonna fucking rage out over
Eric's like,
thank you, fat human, for saying what we're all thinking.
Oh, okay, I can get over it as long as you just use it a third time. It's fine.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
These headphones weren't more expensive than any that Eric ever has, then I would throw them right now for the bit.
Oh no, come on, Irish Whips.
Oh
come on.
no. I mean, he's probably right about this one.
Yes.
She's probably like, what can he do with those ear flaps? Oh.
She did draw Neil in the bathtub.
Look, guys, look at Alex's mic right now. His fucking thing is like I can't even get mine off like that. It looks like I'm working a BBC right now, but there it is. Yeah, it's like if he put the fucking thing lopsided like that.
Maybe it's
Oh my god, John, I got to argue with Chris right over this. I'm like, Molly's a pedophile because she drew Neil in a bathtub naked. He's like, so? That doesn't mean she's a pedophile. It's like, my guy, she's fucking freaking out, all ecstatically.
Wait, this is the same guy who takes screenshots of the supposed GKA Discord and it says like, "Oh, they're all pedos. Look at these screenshots that I found online."
Yeah, these are the same guys who say I'm a pedo because I make jokes about child rape. And here's this guy fucking excusing Molly for drawing a literally naked child.
In her defense, Cedar, she had tits.
Oh my god, whatever. Not even good tits. Anyways,
Never said they were good, but still.
Yeah, the Ewoks aren't the most powerful, you wouldn't think, but then they are the most important ally.
Yeah,
that the
thanks
Rebels
for
have in
reviewing
that
Return of
moment.
the Jedi. Can we
and
move on?
Similar to that, like we have Jar Jar and this swamp creature. He makes friends with a very unexpected ally, this non-sentient being, animal, that he then befriends, and it helps him save the day. So yeah, that message is repeated over and over and over.
Yeah. It's very similar to the Ryloth episodes, I think, like with Rhodia and Ryloth.
Yeah, and that's kind of, I guess, what changes in this episode. And the biggest version of this message is that Rhodia feels unimportant. They feel like the Republic isn't treating them.
Oh my
And,
god!
yeah, exactly like Ryloth. Their people are starving. They need
Fucking
supplies.
baby shit. They're explaining this like it's a fucking Saturday morning cartoon.
No, Briscoe, I don't think that's fair. At least a Saturday morning cartoon has more intelligence.
You're right about that.
Yeah, like I'm not even gonna. Yeah, even like people always say like, "Oh, cartoon logic" or whatever. I'm like, no, there can be some like Animaniacs is more clever than these fucking guys put together 10 times over. And that's technically like fucking children's cartoon, Justice League Unlimited, Batman the anime, you know, the whole Paul Dini verse. At least they knew how to get their mics straight on, Alex.
Yeah, Tim Tebow ain't gonna do shit, lol. Yeah.
Oh, so Irish Whips, are you referencing the fact that Tim Tebow goes after pedophiles? Are you like, yeah, gonna catch me, Tim? I'm personally on Tim Tebow's side with that. I don't know if that's a controversial stance, Irish Whips.
I don't even know who Tim Tebow is.
No, he's a great college football quarterback who then later in life, after he crashed out in the NFL, he basically like took on taking down like pedophiles and shit. He's been presenting to Congress recently about
He's
like
the Chris Hansen of football players.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, take a seat right over there, or I'll tackle your ass. The pedophile tries to escape. He's just like, I wasn't even a defensive player, but here we go. Boom.
Yeah.
He's still jacked as fuck.
Here, hold this bowl. Here, hold this bowl for me. No,
He's like, think fast, pedo. He throws a fucking football at their face. They get hit in the face with it.
Anyways, that's about it.
Even though Anaconda Far and Padme are dear friends from way back when, he has to do what's best for his people. So he betrays her.
But she's kind of on this mission to prove him wrong, and
Are we just summarizing the plot now?
Yes. He also from Jackson, Florida, Duval. Yeah, straight up.
gives up the opportunity to get sort of like a vengeance that she might.
But will she get her restitution? That's the more pertinent question right there.
She's like, at last I shall reveal myself. At last I shall have my revenge. Anakin's like, if you're revealing yourself, I don't give a shit.
Against him, but
yeah, it's very much like a Civil War situation. I mean, that's what the Separatist Crisis is in the Clone Wars. It's a civil war, like brother against brother, friend against friend. But Padme breaks that cycle and says, like, you know, I could arrest you or do something to you, but instead I'll just pretend you were in on this all along.
Yeah.
And that's what brings Rhodia back into the fold, I guess. And hopefully they get the supplies that they need and the respect from the Republic that they deserve. Before closing out, let's go over some of the random
it doesn't
pieces of
matter.
trivia
We
from
all
the
know how it
episode.
ends.
I don't remember going like that at all.
Padme's turban-like headdress is a purple variation of a white shroud that was designed but not used for Episode 2.
a Rhodia's salute of
Those are
greeting
where they put her
appears
in
to
the
be open
fucking burqa
Yeah, it's Frogan. It's Frogan. Yeah.
Yeah, Hijabba the Hutt.
Padme, you're on this mission to not just help the Republic, but also to prevent Anakin or any other male to look at you. The least you can do is be ashamed of your gender.
Yeah. Horseface always screwed him, even though he won his games. I don't even know what's going on there.
John Elway was the I forget if he was the owner or if he was just the general manager of the Broncos. But he was a former Broncos quarterback who then became a more executive role, and he was there whenever Tim Tebow came to their team in the pros.
Anyways.
Hands, palms down, crossed over the chest.
The Quazel Maw design is based on unused
Wait, what was that about
designs
palm?
for a
About his little hand symbol there?
Courteous salute of greeting
Wakanda
appears
forever.
Yeah, Rhodia forever.
open hands, palms down, crossed over the chest.
The Quazel
Oh,
Maw
that's
design.
literally it. That she's just like, oh, this salute seems to be this thing that they did. It's like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Thanks.
Thanks, Molly. Glad you're on hand for this.
Otherwise, in the episode, I'm pretty sure one of them would just be like, why did you just do that? That was a random thing to do. He's just like, oh, like this, just randomly.
They were like, is he in the wrong franchise? Why is he doing that?
Yeah, like, why is he hugging himself right now? Is he like a fucking pussy?
Mine is based on unused Ralph McQuarrie designs for
He's
a
like,
swamp
it's true,
slug
I
feature
am
on
a
Dago.
giant pussy. Anyways.
You can also find those facts on StarWars.com's episode guides, and they're currently doing a
thanks
chronological
for once again
rewatch
letting us
on their
know that
website.
your show is absolutely useless, just parroting of this shit.
That's rough.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty rough, yeah.
Rough McGruff, take a bite out of crime.
Alright, guys. This, then one more. Let's fucking go!
Love does not fight out of crime.
Duke Gunray has been captured, but can Ahsoka and Luminara unduly keep him in custody? We watched
Look,
Cloak of
damn it,
Darkness for our
Neil!
Clone Wars chronological
He's in
rewatch,
fucking
so now it's time to
Speedo!
break it all down.
Oh my god, no. Someone needs to call fucking Chris Hansen on YouTube
Look
right
at the
now.
faces they're making in this pause phase are perfect for it too. They're like, yeah, we're jacking into that. You can't do anything about it. It's like,
Hello there. Hello there. Sorry to interrupt your video. Why don't you take a seat over there?
wait, what does this shirt say? Something wait responsibly. Oh, speculate responsibly, probably. I thought it was gonna be like masturbate responsibly or something. 'Cause he's got the fucking Speedo Neil in the background.
Yeah. Also, that fucked up these faces going on the thumbnail.
On the way to Coruscant, Ahsoka and Master unduly interrogate.
God damn,
Gunray,
Ahsoka,
but
you're gonna
has
burn
to be
out his
reined
throat
in.
at that distance.
Yeah.
They're interrupted by a separatist attack, which includes Asajj Ventress. She sabotages the ship as a distraction, luring Luminara to the engine room alone. Ahsoka worries that the Jedi Master is underestimating her opponent, and with the
Oh,
Senate
isn't this where
Commando's
Ahsoka
encouragement,
teaches
she rushes off
Luminara
to
a
help.
lesson? Now she's done teaching Anakin lessons.
Yeah.
Why can't she get a proper fucking outfit?
Because Filoni got a jacket, Briscoe, don't you know?
Yeah. Yeah, don't
Irish Whips is like, I disagree. String bikini. Come on, Filoni.
Yes, Briscoe, don't you get it? Filoni needs to see skin on her as young, but when it comes to adult woman, he needs to cover her up.
Dude, just imagine. I know Rosario Dawson's like in her 40s and some shit now, but like, you know what? She's still fucking hot, especially when she's got clothes to hold shit together. And you know, it's like Rosario Dawson in this, it'd be pretty fucking hot. Just like put her in the same outfit, Filoni. Why you weird about like of age women, you weirdo?
Yeah. Let me ask Grok that. Let's see what Grok comes up to cover Filoni's ass. Let the play a little more.
First,
ends up
before you ask
saving
that
Luminara's
backseater,
life.
ask him like how old is Ahsoka in Ahsoka season 1?
Alright.
But without any Jedi to stop him, the Senate Commando Captain Ergaius betrays his friends and frees Gunray.
Wow,
He is
it's
faced
like
with
the
Newt and Asajj,
Spartans.
but
That's why we gave them the exact Spartan helmets. We're so creative.
is in turn stabbed in the back.
Screenshot is what Molly does to Alex.
He's like, oh, I'm getting stabbed from behind by a chick. Oh, yeah, this is so great. Oh.
Humans are so weird with their penetration, damn it.
I love being emasculated. Saj is like, I know you do.
Alright.
By Ventress.
The theme of this episode is ignore your instincts at your own peril. It's interesting that one of the villains, Argaius, actually delivers a similar message. Sometimes being a good soldier means doing what you think is right.
John, what the fuck?
I'm
John?
just intrigued as to how they're gonna twist themselves in pretzels to make this totally unrelated quote somehow fit in. He's just like, oh well, it's like his instincts or something.
Here we go.
Ignore your instincts at your own peril. It's interesting that one of the villains, Argaius, actually delivers a similar message. Sometimes being a good soldier means doing what you think is right.
That's
I feel like
nothing
this message
like ignoring your instincts. What are you talking about?
Didn't the guy also admit that he did all this for money?
Yeah, straight up.
That literally has nothing to do with instincts. It's all about motive. Instincts is something that would be like, regardless of like logic, it's like, oh, your gut feeling.
John, believe me, as the last vampire of Nascoth, I can tell you that these humans now are more stupider than the ones before.
Oh yeah, Rick is definitely on his emo arc this episode.
Nice.
What, it cannot be Kane?
He's like, I can say Ricker because I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm an old...
kind of, sort of accurately portrayed.
Yeah, in a way.
No, it's
not.
No, you fucking idiots.
I don't know. I guess we see Ahsoka trying to follow her instincts multiple times throughout the episode, and Luminara stops her.
Yeah, she shuts her down several times.
She stops her in the
Ahsoka follows her
interrogations.
instincts every episode. That's not this episode specifically.
Literally.
Saying that, like, terror is not a weapon that the Jedi use, which is good.
I mean, yeah, she pulls her lightsaber out and, like, puts it up
So,
to his
so
neck. Which
just
is
the
not-
opposite.
Yeah.
She's
Okay,
like,
guys.
oh yeah, she does the exact opposite, but also.
Okay, guys, so in TCW, Ahsoka is introduced as a 14-year-old Padawan at the beginning of the show. The show spans about 3 years, so she's 17 by the end of it, right? In the Ahsoka show, she's approximately 45 years old.
So same as Rosario Dawson, okay.
Right. So I asked Grok, why does Ahsoka in the Ahsoka show wear more clothes than what she wore in the Clone Wars cartoon? Let's see what bullshit it pulls out its ass. You guys ready for this?
She's got saggy titties, so she doesn't want to show them off as much.
Alright, Ahsoka's outfits have evolved significantly across Star Wars, reflecting her character's growth, age, and the shift from animation to live-action storytelling.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? It's still the same character, whether she's animated or live action.
No, honestly, I can relate to this to an extent because when the She-Ra Netflix show was out, the only people who changed outfit-wise were Catra and Glimmer because it was, and I quote, character growth.
That's such a lazy shortcut that displaying that. In TCW, her early design as a 14-year-old Padawan featured a more revealing look of a tube top and a short skirt, intentionally chosen by George Lucas, that is incorrect, to make her visually distinct among other Jedi characters.
Oh yeah, because if she was wearing like a fucking normal women's clothes, they would have been like, oh, is she Anakin? I'm so confused. Oh.
This was a deliberate departure from her initial concept by Dave Filoni, that's false, which included a longer pleated skirt and more modest frock, but Lucas opted for the skimpier version to emphasize this to the crowded cast.
Okay, George. Lucas did a lot of stupid decisions, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't that stupid to put that on a girl.
Nope.
Let's get Filoni on record saying George Lucas was trying to be pervy, whether it wasn't me.
Yeah, let's do that.
I just assume he probably saw the Teen Titans OG and was like, I can make that too.
By midway through season 3 of TCW, Ahsoka's attire shifted to something more practical and less revealing, like a longer top and skirt with added leggings or coverings. This change symbolized her maturation. She was older, wiser, and had endured more battles, while also aligning with improved animation techniques that allowed for greater detail and variety in design.
Oh, that's such bullshit. If it were about the animation and like how much process, like, oh, we had to show leg, we had to have a short skirt because the animation budget. It's like, you know what? And also practicality. I'm gonna push back on that shit too. What do you see as who's trying to achieve the absolute best in physical peak and everything? It's Olympic athletes. So what do speed skaters wear? Oh, they wear really tight and or revealing things. Oh, same thing with gymnasts. That's really weird. They're like showing their asses all the time because they don't have any fabric to inhibit their movements. So for practicality, you actually would have a revealing thing.
Right.
Especially as you get older. And it's like you need more flexibility and shit as that shit decays. So fuck this practicality argument.
Yeah, and they wear red clothes because the red ones go faster. But anyways,
well, you got fucking Anakin and Obi-Wan and like a bunch of the other fucking guys. They're all wearing like fucking armor.
Yeah.
And then you got like fucking 14-year-old fucking Ahsoka here, like dressed like a fucking street whore.
Well, that was all George Lucas. Oh, Filoni says he didn't do any of that.
Right. It may have addressed criticisms of her initial outfit being overly sexualized for a teenage character, a point later acknowledged in how Disney handled her live-action flashbacks by sticking to this later season look rather than the early one. In the live-action Ahsoka show, where she's portrayed as a battle-hardened adult in her 40s by Rosario Dawson, her clothing is more layered and functional. Flowing robes, pants, and armor-like elements.
A bunch of flappy shit that's going to get in the way whenever you're fighting. You're going to be burning that shit off with a lightsaber if you're cutting it close at all.
An armor-like element suited for a seasoned warrior, no longer bound by Jedi traditions.
There's no armor. It's all like fucking
cloth, yeah.
As the language description on Disney Plus said, Hakama pants.
Hakama pants.
Because they're always like describing that on the Acolyte, where they're like, oh, he turns around in his Hakama pants and disrobes.
Hakama pants.
This throbbing saber.
Are those is that like the fucking shit they have for the fucking blind people who want to watch this shit?
Yeah, because like Isperu and all them covered it where they were going over the Acolyte visual description whenever a fucking queer mirror is going in the water, and he's like, he gives her his throbbing saber and shit. It's like it's describing shit.
Wait,
it's like his well-toned back and everything.
Do they actually call them Hakama pants?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So they're using actual real like fucking Earth terms.
Yeah, so it's meant to be like literally like Backseat said, a description for blind people. It's like the English language audio like description, and that's where like they got so much comedy material out of it because it sounds like a fucking erotica novel where it's like he turns in his well-toned back and he lowers his robe, and it's just like, oh fucking hell, Jesus!
I should have known the machinations of Mobius would be in this realm too.
Mobius
the vampire? Or wait a minute. That's Morbius.
Morbius.
No,
this
that's streamer.
This reflects her independence after leaving the Order, her Togruta cultural preferences for lighter or less restrictive garb, and a narrative emphasis on her as a mentor figure rather than a rebellious Padawan.
Oh, if you're a mentor, then you can't be showing that ass.
That ass.
And also, apparently the Jedi were like, no, wear more revealing stuff, you must.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, that's why I'm rebelling. Really, it's not because of all that terrorist shit.
Practical Practical considerations for live-action production, such as ease of movement in fight scenes and modern sensitivities around character portrayal.
There was the first bit of honesty we got. Modern sensitivity, modern audiences.
Likely influenced avoiding the cartoon's skimpier earlier designs entirely. Her white robes in later episodes further symbolize personal growth and a deeper connection to the Force, moving beyond her gray-toned neutral phase.
No, that was just some bullshit recycled plot lines because they already did Ahsoka the White at the end of Star Wars Rebels Season 4, and then they were like, oh fuck, we need to kill her off again so that we can get Ahsoka the White in Ahsoka, the actual live-action series.
Overall, the progression from scantier animated teen attire to fuller adult layers isn't just stylistic, it's tied to Ahsoka's aging, evolving role and the medium's demands.
Oh, the demands that were totally self-imposed and don't align with fucking ages at all.
I know.
You know it's bad. You know it's bad, but the not same for work artist does a better job with Ahsoka than the actual fucking series.
Yeah.
Not the Jedi way.
Yeah.
Like I think we all agree. And then the second time is when Asajj escapes and Ahsoka tries to immediately follow her, and Luminara is like, slow down. So I don't know, it's just kind of strange that Ahsoka's trying to follow her instincts but is told not to. And then in the end, I guess she follows Anakin's lead, defies authority.
Yeah.
And I mean, the only reason Luminara survives is because Ahsoka disobeys her orders and follows her instincts.
I think this is an interesting way of thinking about why Ahsoka is such a well-rounded Jedi, because she's been able to learn all these lessons from other
No, she ain't.
Jedi, but then she also has a little bit of Anakin in her, so there's a really good balance there.
Could have phrased that better, Molly.
Yeah, literally, Molly, please.
Oh, Master, I'm still cleaning myself of you this time.
Oh, God, Molly's probably an Ahsoka shipper.
Oh, no.
I would argue that Anakin has a little bit of Qui-Gon in him, which I don't know. I always love to go back to Qui-Gon as kind of my
I bet you
quintessential-
wish Obi-Wan had a little Qui-Gon in him at the end of Phantom Menace, don't you, Alex?
Jedi, the way that he respects the council but openly disagrees with them, doesn't buy into everything they say just because they're the council.
Yeah.
And Ahsoka doesn't completely agree with Luminara, and it winds up saving her life. And yeah, I think it's shown over and over that Ahsoka kind of is a model Jedi, and she's punished for it way down the line.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ahsoka is very much, you can see like the family tree of Qui-Gon, Anakin, Ahsoka, and I like that.
I love the fight scene in this episode between Asajj and Luminara, and then Ahsoka kind of jumping in.
It was a 4 out of 5 at best.
A lot of force jumping.
A lot of flying around.
And like when Ahsoka comes in and like force pushes Asajj back, I just think that's funny because she like ends up in a pipe or something.
Oh yeah, she goes straight into that perfect like, hole-in-one.
Yeah.
Well, since it takes Ahsoka and Luminara, I wanted to ask, do you think Luke poses this question in The Empire Strikes Back, is the dark side stronger? And Ahsoka is convinced and is correct that Luminara, a Jedi Master, can't take on Asajj, who is a Sith assassin, not a Sith Master. But it's interesting that there is this uneven, I don't know, scale.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking video game level power, I do think the dark side is a little higher, but the Jedi and the light side are probably smarter and have the ability to stay more calm and focused, and so in that way it kind of evens things out.
I think that, I guess my interpretation is Yoda's response is no, the dark side is not more powerful. It's faster and more seductive. So I think that Asajj is younger than Luminara, but she is giving into all of
the dark side emotions, and that does kind of even the playing
Dork
field.
side.
Above Luminara, but I'm guessing that there's like, I don't know, just only so high you could reach with all of the anger and the hate, and that you can get farther with the light side, but it's just harder to master that.
Right. I mean, it took Yoda hundreds of years.
And I mean, like, that applies to real life, where it is just
fucking idiot.
easier to.
Tell him how it is, Briscoe.
Just. I mean, Yoda lives for like how fucking long? So yeah, it took him like whatever.
It doesn't mean that he just reached enlightenment at age 800 or whatever.
Like he reached it right when he died.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Molly.
Well, I think he reached like a greater level of understanding of the Force than any dark side user by like probably like fucking 400 or something. But then, you know, they kept going for quite a while after that. It doesn't mean that he just died at the exact moment that he became like well educated.
Right.
Transcend this mortal coil. Transcend this mortal coil with knowledge. I must.
Things, and to give into the negative emotions, it is harder to find inner peace and like let things go. So, and I think that ultimately, if you can master doing that, your life is going to be a little smoother, a little better.
You'll be able to handle situations, bad and good, in a much better way.
Yeah. So I don't know. We maybe overanalyzed that episode, but
you don't
liked what
say.
I had to say.
You don't know. You didn't overanalyze anything. You just spouted shit.
Before closing out, let's go over some of the random trivia from the episode. Although he's appeared in earlier episodes, this is the first time Commander Gree is identified by name.
Look at that
You might
retarded
recognize him
haircut.
Yeah, literally, what is that shit?
as one of the clones Yoda decapitates in Revenge of the Sith.
Cloak of Darkness marks the first appearance of the Senate Commandos, a new type of soldier derived from the Senate Guards seen in the prequels. Argaius is voiced by James Marsters, who is most famous for his role as Spike in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Who cares?
The Treadwell droid's name, 327, is another conspicuous appearance of the number that pops up all the time in Star Wars. You can also find those facts on StarWars.com.
Wow.
Why do you plug them every fucking time? All right, whatever.
Come on, guys. Here we go. Last fucking video. Let's fucking get through
Let's
this.
go! Like, this is my Star Wars. Let's go!
Let's go!
Oh, Chick-fil-A, by the way, I do have to say, because they were adding there, they got some fucking great shit going on right now. I got their Barks root beer float, and their ice cream is really good blended in with that Barks. And then they also have their frosted soft drinks and shit. You can get it as a Dr. Pepper. I know that'll offend Backseater, but
yeah,
also
that
as
shit.
a Coke, also as a Barks. Anyways, any way that you fucking want it.
Oh my god.
This Chick-fil-A sounds like something a vampire like me would enjoy.
Dude, today I had the worst luck. So I'm working, and I got my phone plugged into the charger, plugged into the fucking FM radio receiver so I can listen to my phone on the FM radio. And then, but it's got a cord attached to it for the charging. And I put my fries from Chick-fil-A, my nice waffle fries, nice and crispy and everything, not floppy like McDonald's always gives me. But so I put them in the little wedge in between the passenger seat and the center console. And then I put my phone on the center console.
What the fuck you doing here?
And then the fucking phone tips over, the cord catches the fries right at the top of the container, and it flips it completely over into the passenger foot space. And if anybody was listening, because I had my window open because I'm parked in a fucking parking lot next to Chick-fil-A, I'm like, fucking hell, fuck! I get out, I run to the passenger side of the vehicle, I'm gathering up the fries, I'm like, whichever ones didn't touch the floor, get them back in the container. And
Yeah.
like, the bottom layer that actually touched the floor, I'm like, fuck them, I don't need the carbs anyway, whatever.
Yeah. Hey, before we close out, Bane, what do you think of the sex splains here, Bane?
He's just like, This explains. I wouldn't give Molly Damon the time of day because I think she's a man. But also, Alex, if you took Venom, you still wouldn't be able to get muscle because that's how much of a beta bitch you are.
Is Molly one of Batman's villains, Bane, or nah?
Molly tried to be, Molly tried to be Poison Ivy. She had all the same powers, but nobody got turned on when she kissed her. So, it never really worked. Batgirl was like, bitch, I am straight as fuck. I ain't no dyke.
Oh, God bless you, Bane. But anyways.
Count Dooku has set a trap as a test for General Grievous. We watched Lair of Grievous for our Clone Wars chronological rewatch, so now it's time to break it all down.
Not this episode.
Yes, this episode.
After Newt Gunray's escape, his ship is tracked to a mysterious structure on the moon Visek. Kit Fisto meets up with his old Padawan Nadar Veb to investigate. They soon realize it is a home base to General Grievous himself, and so they prepare a trap for the cyborg. What they don't know is that they've actually been lured there by Dooku to serve as a test to Grievous. He barely survives.
I'm telling you, Filoni, he's got an N-word fetish. He's always got to throw this shit in there.
I know.
Off for repairs. The clones are one by one killed off by traps in the lair and a ravenous Rogwart named Lord.
Oh no,
until
not
only the Jedi.
transvestite.
Oh no!
He's like, it's a trap. It's a fucking man pretending to be a chick.
Yeah.
They remain. Nadar foolishly takes on Grievous alone and is killed. Fisto duels the general outside, but is able to escape in his starfighter.
Before we get into the theme and everything,
summarization. Like, this is one of the few bits of actual good lore. Like, Fisto is trained to deal with multiple sabers, and so he's really good against Grievous.
Yeah.
He fucking owns his ass. She's just like, oh, he manages to escape. It's like, bitch, you didn't do fucking Kit Fisto even justice. Like, what even the Disney, like, I hate the Disney Star Wars canon, but at least portray it accurately. That's how you dismantle it. You're fucking strawmanning it when you should be steelmanning it.
And need to remind y'all, this is a channel literally called Star Wars Explained.
She can't explain a basic plot well.
Do they still do explained videos?
Yeah, they still do that shit, yeah.
Well, ostensibly, that's what this should be. It's like literally just about summarizing the episodes, and she can't even get that shit right.
It was clear that these humans were anti-Clinker, as you say.
Just want to say that I think this is probably my favorite episode so far in the rewatch.
Oh, this had to be one of the shittiest episodes when we got around to watching it, wasn't it, John?
Molly's face after he said that.
Oh, that stupid oh, look at her face. She looks like a 50-year-old woman right now. Just
What's wrong with your face? Anyways.
It's got a little bit of everything. I really love the atmosphere. It's creepy. It's intense.
Yeah. No, it ain't.
Grievous
no, it ain't.
gets to be awesome.
No, he doesn't. He's jobbing out yet again in this damn show. John, you...
Oh, he gets to kill a no-name fish fucker. He's just like, oh, he's so cool because he kills that one apprentice. It's like, look, I get Kit Fisto being like his... he's like his Pokemon weakness or whatever. He's just like, he's like the natural matchup, the bad matchup for Grievous. I get that. You need to have Grievous own shit before that to actually make that work.
John, I'm not gonna lie. When you said Kit Fisto, it sounded like you said something else.
Oh no!
Oh no!
2003 General Grievous, we miss you.
Yeah.
I love the message. It's very well communicated.
The message.
I know you love Kit Fisto.
I'll even compliment them, like making Kit Fisto work in this episode. But the thing is, like I said, you gotta establish that. You gotta have it be like Grievous totally fucking owns everybody before this, and so then whenever Fisto is like, I'm really good at dealing with 4 lightsabers at once, which sounds kind of gay, but he's like, I'm really good with dealing with multiple sabers at once. Oh, anyways,
Alex, Alex is the same way.
Oh my god, it's like that would actually work, except he doesn't do that. He has him get fucking owned every time before this, so it doesn't even mean shit whenever Fisto is good at it. It's just like, oh well, of course he beats him. So did Ahsoka, so did everybody else. It's just like it's meaningless.
John, you don't get it. He fisted him.
Yeah.
God, you missed what I said earlier, but at this point, fucking Grievous is a bigger jobber than fucking Pork Chop Cash. Yes, he's a real wrestler. His name is Pork Chop Cash.
Pork chop sandwiches.
Pork chop sandwiches. Holy shit, everybody get the fuck out of the building! Anyways.
I'm surprised you haven't spoken up about him.
Well, I do love Kit Fisto, but I think my favorite thing about this episode
she wants
is
them
Grievous's...
tentacles.
Tell me, why did they call you Fisto?
Sassy Dr. Droid.
Fisto gives her the old, the grin that he gave in episode 2. He's just like,
shout out to Pork Chop Cash. I know.
A little bit of everything. Like, it's got comedic relief that is actually very appropriate and very effective. But I love, if you were a better fighter, we wouldn't be doing this.
What, John?
Super effective.
It's super effective. Strike Grievous's weak point for massive damage.
It looks like they're both looking at the fucking Neil doll right now with intent. They're just like,
They somehow got a Neil Funko before Neil even existed. You figure it out.
The Jizz Whalers. They were predicting what Alex would be doing when he saw Neil in the bathtub. He's just like, oh, I'm jizzing like a whale.
You, Funko Fisto. We'll do you tonight.
He reminds me a lot of K2SO.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's very accurate.
Kit Fisto?
No, I think the medical droid that Grievous had in this episode.
Oh,
yeah,
whatever. No, that still doesn't fit.
No.
I don't know. I just wanted to praise the episode for a bit because I really love it. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Alex is like, can you shut off your pervy woman mind for a second? And actually, I'll get to the actual merits of the episode.
Here we go. Let's see how Sex explains this right here.
Episode is most powerful is he who controls his own power. Kit also has the line, those who have power should restrain.
What does that mean?
I'm just quoting a Dragon Ball opening theme.
Go Power Rangers!
From using it. I think that's very easily demonstrated in 2 characters, Nadar Veb and General Grievous.
Yeah.
Something on Nadar.
Let's start with him because, we get to kind of see a glimpse of his story in those statues where he is a great Kaleesh warrior, but then he starts to get improvements. He gets improvements. He wants to be better and better at
Alex looks like he's fucking jacking off right now. He's just, he gets improvements. He gets improvements.
That's his version of fucking Ryan's bounce right there.
He gets improvements. He gets improvements.
Molly, if you would offer me a hand.
Oh, look at his fucking eyes right now. Molly's like, Alex, not on camera. He's like,
killing.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, the droid says something about what he's done to himself, and he counters that by saying, I volunteered to do this. I did this on purpose.
I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah, this is making me better.
Yeah. He's just not
don't kill me. Can only make me stronger.
Satisfied with already being apparently a very fierce and feared warrior, but it's like he's craving approval from Dooku, and despite everything that he does, he still doesn't get it.
Yeah, Dooku's like a bad parent that is never happy with what their kid is doing.
Bad parent?
What?
What?
Are you talking about a master who tells you you've never arrived?
He trained Grievous and the ways of the Jedi to kill them. Of course, he's not gonna care for him.
Yeah, and even then, Dooku and Grievous obviously never had like a father-son dynamic. So the fuck you on about Molly?
Yeah, Grievous is a tool.
Sounds like Molly had some parent issues.
Yeah.
She's like, Daddy, you never came back from your cigarettes.
Doing, and their kid is constantly like trying to impress them, and
It's like, see what I did? Instead of holding like a crayon drawing, it's a severed head.
Alex is really sweating there under the armpits.
Yeah. If it weren't for your daddy issues, I would never have gotten you. So, shit.
It could be better.
I got another lightsaber today.
Yeah. Look at my
I bet you
collection.
did, Molly.
There could be more. But yeah, there's also this line from Kit Fisto who tells Grievous that the power he craves will only consume him. And I mean, that's the message right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
The
more
message.
compelling.
Yeah. Don't ask questions. Just consume power and then get excited for next power.
Example is Nadar Beb, who something that's really cool that I saw pointed out on StarWars.com is that he is always using the Force because he can, not because he needs to, but like he at one point turns a chair around to face Newt Gunray, but instead of just like using his hand, he's right there. He could have just used his hand,
Right.
But he uses the Force because he can.
Yeah.
And I think it's really interesting that early on, Kit says, like, sorry I couldn't finish your training, but congratulations on passing the trials. And he wasn't able to finish training him because of the Clone Wars. And it's like, are the Jedi now cutting corners? Maybe promoting people that they shouldn't be?
Yeah, I mean,
They're
I
going
think they're
through
definitely
real life trials rather than simulated ones. That's what the thing is.
Oh my god, fucking idiot.
corners, and it's showing in this episode.
Yeah,
Literal
Nadar is not.
kills.
I mean, he does so many things that are not the Jedi way. Like he craves revenge. He's hasty. He's angry.
Mhm.
He's craving glory, kind of like Grievous.
Oh,
I mean,
don't
there
be
are a lot of
hasty.
similarities there.
Reminds me a little bit of Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
You think the fish fucker is the same as Kylo Ren?
Yes.
I didn't say the same as. I said he reminds me of it. I was super vague, and so you can't criticize me. It's
The,
like,
fish,
fuck off.
the fish fucker had character development. Kylo Ren was a fucking objective retcon sex ball.
Yeah, you know what? This guy is fucking stupid, but at least he's better than Kylo Ren, and that Kylo Ren just takes random character arcs based on the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, in the words of Vince Russo, think of the swerves, John. Think of the swerves.
But Brat.
What I thought of was the talk I had with Henry Gilroy at DragonCon.
Name drop.
Of course.
We were talking about
It's like, I
about-
talked to this guy at a con, so totally legit, bro.
the Inquisitors, and I was just asking him, like, what were you guys thinking? What was your thought process? Were they all Jedi? And he was like, yeah, I mean, if you think about it, there were a lot of potential targets because, and he specifically said, the younger Jedi were more susceptible to falling to darkness during the Clone Wars because they just weren't as prepared as the older generations. And, like, that's Nadar.
Yeah.
I just thought that was a really cool connection, and now I'm like, if he had survived this
Is
episode,
it though?
he probably would
No,
have been
it's
prime
really
candidate
not.
to become an
Or is
Inquisitor.
it like the fucking, what was it, Sam Witwer, who was just like, oh, equal good, equal bad, so that's balance. Ooh.
That was Adam Driver or some shit.
No,
Yeah.
it was one of the voice actors. I forget if it was like Freddie Prinze Jr. or
Yeah,
what.
that guy.
Yeah, okay. Because he was just like, oh, guys, like, Vader did achieve balance because there were equal good there were equal light side users and dark side users, so that's balance. That's why there's no gray Jedi. It's just like, oh, you fucking elementary understanding of scales.
John, what do you expect? That was the same man who said Scooby-Doo should be teaching in schools as American literature. Exactly.
Probably he had his eye on him. But yeah, there's just, I don't know. I could go on and on about this episode. I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
Before closing out,
I'll bet you could, Alex. Actually, I'll bet you couldn't. Because you have no deeper thoughts than what you just said.
And Neil.
Some of the random trivia from the episode.
Yeah, he's like,
First,
and also Neil is sexy as fuck. I wish you would shove that truck up my ass.
Yeah.
Point out maybe the dumbest thing I've ever said on this channel. In my
Oh, really? Here it goes, folks. The dumbest thing Alex has ever said on his channel. Here we go.
General Grievous video like 4 years ago, I said Nadar Veb's lightsaber was the first one he ever added to his collection, when he is shown to have more than 4 already in the episode.
That's it?
That's
really?
it.
Oh my god. There's others before what's-his-faces. Great.
I think I was trying to say Nadar is the first on-screen Jedi we ever see Grievous kill, but still, biggest, dumbest mistake I've made on this channel.
No, it's not. Not even close.
Not even close.
I think Molly takes that spot.
Yeah.
In this video, there have been several dumber mistakes that we pointed out.
Captured lightsaber Kit Fisto examines once belonged to Jedi Master Nebo.
As of right now, Lair of Grievous gives
another N-word.
Why does everything start with an N-word, Filoni?
My-
You fucking racist fuck.
What up, my Nebos?
He wants to say
God damn, Filoni, you are itching to say that shit.
He's working really hard to get that N-word passed.
Imagine the word. Imagine a.
It's
Imagine
like,
a.
my N-word.
Imagine a Star Wars Backseater boys free of actual canon, where nobody can think that this plot is stupid. A Star Wars where we can say the N-word.
Anyways.
There's so many other
look
there are 22 other letters to start words with, Filoni. Why do they all start with N with you?
Yeah.
Who he was before he became a cyborg, and a grim display of statues I guess he's made of himself.
As an indicator of his youth, Vev only has a
because
single
he misses his.
marble
Yeah, because he misses his human body, you fucker.
Yeah.
on his chin, as opposed to the numerous ones Admiral Akbar has.
The holocams in Grievous's lair are the same model that Jabba uses in his palace in Return of the Jedi. You can also find those facts on StarWars.com's episode guides, and they're currently doing a chronological rewatch on their website as well if you want to check that out. I'll put a link in the description of all the episodes listed out chronologically, but that's it for today.
All right, just because he has... I'm pretty sure that he has recycled that end segment for every video, because it has the same articles, even though... like, presumably, these will be made at different times. And he's still got the, where would you have Thanksgiving, which I think is a pretty, like, topical, time-exclusive kind of subject for those articles to pop up on. It's like, wait a minute, Alex, did you make all of these around Thanksgiving, or did you just recycle this segment through all your videos?
Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. Yeah. Yeah, this is just pure ass. Alright guys, final thoughts on all these shit, John?
Backseater, how could you say that? There's such in-depth reviews.
Fucking hell, our reviews are more in-depth than this shit.
Look, Backseater, at least, like, he'll read the wiki for a paragraph or two, and he'll be like, you know, hey, your guys' thoughts on that?
Yeah.
And then, but like, no, Alex and Molly, like, Jesus Christ, they're like 6-7 minutes long. I'm not doing the meme, the 6-7. like they're literally like 6 or 7 minutes long, and they're just like, oh, you know, this is the plot of the episode. this is the beginning quote, which had nothing to do with the episode, but we're gonna twist ourselves in pretzels to make it fit. And then, you know, oh my god, it's just like so shallow, it's so summary based. It's just like, oh, this is what happens, and this is what happens, and this is what happens, and then here's some fun tidbits, like,
and the tidbits ain't even fun.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, this actor was the same as this other actor from this other thing. It's like, okay, I assume that the actors had other roles in their career, like, obviously. Yeah, it's pretty boring. It's pretty nothing. It's pretty just like time filler for about 60% of it.
Briscoe.
Well, this is painfully torturous, but I love it.
Rick.
Yeah, document this shit.
As the first vampire of Nosgoth and meeting these modern humans, I can safely say that their intelligence are as that as Borodor.
Oh my god, what a fucking piece of shit. Like, guys, that's gonna be it for this stream. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, please give a thumbs up, comment those thoughts, subscribe to our streams like this. We'll see you guys next time in the backseat. Take care! Peace!
Here's the